Hey, what's going on? We back again. Bakari Forever. We got the beautiful Steph and my
Hey.
man Just.
Yo,
And I don't know how much you guys picked up, but we were talking about how many times a day do you think about sex?
Mhm.
And I say I think about it probably a lot. Let's just say a lot. I think about it a lot. You
Even
know,
at work.
not at work. Not at work. See, like there's certain moments, like
Got it.
because like if I'm at work and I'm thinking about patients or whatever, I'm not thinking about sex.
Okay.
Or if I'm in the gym, I'm definitely not thinking about sex.
you're not looking at the ass
I
walking
was gonna
around?
say, what if it's a hot girl with the
Honestly,
leggings on, showing all the
honestly,
goodies?
not thinking about sex. I just think, okay, that's nice. I'm not thinking of sex though. I'm thinking, okay, that's nice. But when I'm in the gym, I'm locked in. I'm focused. I'm thinking about my goals of how I want to get bigger and stuff like that. Like I
Right.
really don't think about it. But any other time, trust me, that's it's on my mind.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
what you said? How many times you think?
I think, yeah, we all think about sex all day and all of that, but I think it's more so dependent on how much sex I'm getting. You dig what I'm saying? Like, if you're not getting any sex at the moment, if you're in the dirt at the moment,
Hmm.
I think it's probably on your brain more.
Right,
Now, don't
right.
get me wrong though. When you are having sex, of course, maybe then you get dressed, go to work or whatever. You probably might think about the person like, damn, we had fun this morning and
I
whatever.
was
But
just gonna say, like, if you having morning sex,
but
that's
you
gonna be on
know
your
that it's
mind.
there though.
Like,
You
damn,
know
that
that
was
it's
good.
there though. You know that is a guarantee there rather than random sex just
Got it.
every
Got it.
few
That makes
Right.
weeks
sense.
All
or
right. Right now, we all single, but like in a relationship, have you ever thought about sex with someone else?
No.
when I'm in a relationship.
No.
Um, you try to stay focused. You know what I'm saying? You try to stay focused. You try to not think about it too much. But I think, what I'm saying, that's what they say is everybody's not a cheater and some people are cheaters. But I think cheaters, it comes from what you can get. You dig what I'm saying? Not every female, not every male gets hollered at every single day, but some people do. You dig what I'm saying? Like there's men just for you being who you are. It could be different things. Girls like guys light eyes, light, dark
Hmm.
muscles, whatever the case may be, they're hollering at him. So if you just on a daily basis living your life, not doing much, you're not getting hollered at, then But if you're getting hollered at, you're like, damn, I don't want to cheat, but that joint right there was bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
even I mean, listen, that doesn't mean necessarily mean you have to cheat, but I'm saying like, you're just thinking about it, like, But I guess if your partner is satisfying you, the right way,
Hmm.
you won't even have to think about,
You won't.
anybody else. Real,
most
real talk.
definitely, most definitely. But
No matter how bad the other person is, you just, you're focused on wherever you already have. So that pretty much solves itself.
Yeah.
mm,
So okay, now if you had one wish, what would it be?
one wish.
One wish.
Me personally, it's a lot of, we could all say we all got 1,000 wishes, but just the
If you had one though.
I wish I ain't gonna lie. I wish I could possibly go back to somebody who I had maybe in high school who I was really feeling and possibly give them a chance to be with them for years to come and have babies all by the same person. I don't want like multiple baby mothers and stuff like that. So I would wish that maybe I would have did that right a little bit differently.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I want to take a relationship wishes or whatever. I
Okay,
don't want to say
relationship wish. We
like
could do that.
I wish
Relationship
for
wish.
30 million or some shit. That's a
Right,
whole different
right.
type of wish.
Yeah, I
But
was gonna say, make me rich. Hello.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? But as far as that type of relationship, I wish go about that differently. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Um, but it's funny though how things transpire. Like, you say that, you wouldn't have, the kids you have, and those kids are particular. They're different. They're special. They're like, you can't get them with any other partner but the
Hmm.
one you had them with.
Yep.
So, what I mean, I wouldn't take back,
You only know that now that they're born, but you don't know what they will be if it was a
true,
different
but
kid.
that's why this is a wish, knowing that you can go back, I would not change that. I
Yeah,
love
that
my
yeah,
son. My son
definitely.
is everything. But if I had one wish, relationship wise, it would be to um obviously, what every quintessential man would want is have a loyal woman, that's to me, for me, by my side, um respectful, um and just all those things that come with the perfect woman, which does not exist,
When you
because
say loyal woman, do you think
I mean,
that
in every aspect. I'm not just talking about cheating. I mean, like, loyal to me in, like, all right,
do you
like,
think we make them unloyal? Do you think that they are
no,
all loyal
some
and we
listen,
make them
I'm not talking
unloyal?
about just cheating. I'm talking about, like, let's all right, look, if it comes to me and your family, or even me and my family, I want you to be loyal to me,
Mhm.
because I'm gonna be loyal to you before my family, because you are my family now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's me and you, and that's what I'm talking about. I want that loyalty, because it's happened where my sisters have taken, you know, my ex's side, and it kind of broke us as a family up. You
But
know what I
but
mean?
but if you respect them, we've heard you say you respect your sisters,
Oh,
strong black
absolutely,
women or whatever.
absolutely.
So you don't think possibly they're right about what they're saying? You
Um,
just saying have my back regardless because you're my
yes,
sister.
but and in the situation, they weren't right. It was like it. But even if they were, let's just say,
Mhm.
um, still, like, um no, I mean, listen, I understand criticism. I can take constructive criticism well. So if they were right, I would, all right, but the way they go about it was like grimy. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
That means they liked her. They must have really liked her.
It wasn't
Or
even
like brainwash at some
yeah, it
point
wasn't even
too.
that. It's like a whole different story that I don't want to really get into.
Got
But
it.
so, Steph, if you had one wish, relationship wise, what would it be?
I feel like I'm living my wish right now. I am single and I'm stress free. Like I don't feel like
Hmm.
this generation is full of shit, like men. Sorry guys, but they like there's no loyal men out there.
I
Like
feel like
I
female,
don't.
y'all be picking and choosing though. Like,
No,
like
no,
for
no.
instance,
Y'all pick and choose when y'all want to be loyal.
you think
Yes.
it's possible? It's possible. I feel like with females, it's like you say, "Oh, men full of shit, this and that," but it'll be somebody who will come and holler, come with the right
Mm-hmm.
game, whatever, and he's just not physically or certain things about
Or
him.
emotionally available. Too.
Nah, because he's coming with the emotional availableness is
Okay.
because he's coming, not even that. He's emotionally available, but he's not what you want as far as the look, certain type of, but this dude right here will probably give you everything, no cheating, whatever, whatever, off the strength of
Yeah, because women want everything.
Right,
They want everything.
as soon as somebody come, I'm
no,
sorry,
you
cut you
good.
off.
You're good.
I don't even want to say, we dark. So, I'm always gonna be for the dark skin brothers. Light eyes. It's,
Nah,
oh,
not
look at like,
necessarily.
come on,
Women
like,
don't.
No.
Women
come
don't
on.
really care for that no more, because that don't get you
It's
none.
how you
You
treat
don't
a
Yeah,
think?
because, like,
girl,
no,
like
honestly, like,
how you approach me is
yeah,
first impression, best impression. Like,
Oh yeah.
women don't
yeah.
care for that no more. There's no more colorism really
Mm-hmm.
anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, you're gonna have a beautiful baby no matter what. You know what I mean? Because,
I,
like,
I feel me personally, I see a lot of light skinned girls or whatever. Like, I feel like I respect like dark on dark relationships, light on light, or whatever, whatever. But like, you
listen,
always see
I
a
like my
light skinned
chocolate
girl.
man.
I don't believe in colorism. Like, I don't care. I don't go for, light skin, or I don't care for that. I
Mhm.
care for nice body. A good personality. Now that I'm older, like, the personality has to click.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to click,
Mm-hmm.
and the cool vibe is everything. You
Do
know what I
you
mean?
is there a better race of females that you have caught a better vibe with over the years?
Um, Black and Spanish, but it's not to say that, but just because they understand me more. It's Caucasian girl can have the same thing. There's no different. I just never found that.
Yeah.
you
Mhm.
know Same thing with any other type of female, Indian, Chinese. It's just, I just never found it. I don't say they don't exist, because I know they exist. I've seen it, but it just wasn't for me.
That's beautiful. The two different races and
Oh,
that's
you like those
I
type
like
of
seeing it. I
relationships?
like seeing it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's different.
Sometimes I be wondering when I see like say
Like an
black and
Asian,
Chinese,
yeah,
what was the game? What was the connect? What was the game? What was the
yeah.
connection
Mm-hmm.
there? Especially if that person is not urban. Like you got an urban guy and then a girl who's not into like urban stuff. Like where the connection
Yeah,
was there.
where did y'all come to a
See,
common
a lot of the
ground?
times, a lot of, like, different races like black men because of our culture. They like hip hop, they like Afro beats, they like
Mm-hmm.
whatever it is pertaining to our culture, and they feel like having a black guy will bring them closer to it.
Mm.
And that's all right, but that shouldn't be the reason why you want that person, because that will not work out. it's got to be based on, that's one part of it. It's a vibe. But then now, can this person, you know, take care of me, protect me, love me for who I am, all that other stuff has to come with it. So, you get that one thing, you get that vibe check, it's cool.
Have you seen any black girls, like certain black girls, be mad because of a black man being in an interracial relationship?
Come on, bro. All the time. You see that all the time.
Even if I see it, I just want to just chat about it and figure it out. Like,
but
why?
there is now I don't want to say this without a black woman being in here, but it's a double standard. And it's on the woman's side where when they see a black guy with someone out of the culture or the race, they got something to say. They got something, but when it's a white guy and a black woman, or a Chinese guy or someone else and a black woman, oh, go ahead, sis.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking
but
about.
that's from the female.
And I've
from
seen
the female say that.
I've seen a female say the same thing about me dating a white girl, and then when she's seen a black woman dating a white girl, oh, okay, sis, go ahead.
Yeah, because
Like
you know what it is.
They're
they're looking at it like, oh, automatically.
Yeah.
She found the credit good. She found the good life.
Not even that. Just like, okay, and I understand, all races need to be loved, everybody, and love your own kind. I love my sisters. Trust me, I love black women, but it's not because I have a fetish for white girls. Don't think that. I don't have a fetish for Asians or Latinos. It's not a fetish. It's if I like someone's vibe, if they're beautiful, that's what I'm gonna go for.
Right.
So that's the big misconception. And like, I don't like how, you get called, oh, this nigga is a coon, or he's sell out and all that. Bro, it's just a vibe.
Do you still have high standards?
Do I have high standards? I would like to think so. Yeah, absolutely.
We ain't gonna have no
into the liquor.
Right? Like, oh shit, you know what? As far as somebody I want to be with, yes, my standards are high.
No, but as far as anything, like,
just
because there was a time in my life where I lived at in the world, the DMV in Virginia, where I love. They like, say PG County in Maryland, they call it Pretty Girl County. You know what I'm saying? You go to the mall, you really be like, damn, like
that's every PG.
It's Prince George's County or whatever, but PG County they flipped it.
Oh, okay.
There's places that I've been in the world where it's like, yo, the whole town looks good. Like, damn, like generations of good looking women. You dig?
Yeah.
So when you come from that in high school and certain places or whatever, you never had to date an ugly girl. Ugly.
Yeah.
There's girls who I remember growing up or whatever, people looking at them like, she's a goer. That's what they used to call it, or she's this and that. And she was bad. And when I look back, I'm like, damn, you playing. And then even now they grow up, you see the gram, things that keep us connected that wouldn't have before this stuff came out. You looking at her like, damn, I was looking at her like she was, down and out. So I'm just wondering, like, if you did, lower your standards a little bit, whatever the case, what happens if you connect?
Yeah, but like what you said was, if a whole like town of beautiful people, that's subjective, that's someone's opinion of it. You can think someone's beautiful and I can say, yo, that girl's hideous, but something in you that sees, beauty in her, and I could be like, yo, what are you looking at? Like,
is there somebody you think is beautiful that you've heard others say is ugly or don't look that good?
You know what's funny?
Let's say a celebrity, of course, because we don't know.
Okay. No, because I was gonna say, like, personally, like, there's been girls I dated and where guys are like, girl, like, she's not all that, but then they be trying to holler
behind the
scenes. They be trying to holler.
Those are not your man.
No, yeah, it just repeats. Yeah, of course. But it's like, it's funny because like, and it's like, I don't know what it's called, but like, there's like an attraction to something that someone else has. I forgot what it's called. Stockholm? No, that's not Stockholm. That's not Stockholm. There's something where it's an attraction. There's a term for it. There's an attraction to somebody else's girl, and she's not even bad, but like just because she's someone else's girl,
or like how you guys treat each other in public, like, oh, I want to have that. You know how people be like couple goals or whatever.
Niggas do be doing that shit
like,
though.
Dude want to steal your girl, and he
never holler at her
until
you're
happy. Or there's something that he sees, like, you're happy,
that means
and
he's
he wants that,
and he wants.
It happens with girls too.
Were you happy? He's like, oh,
Yes.
he's happy.
It
I
happens
want
with
what you
females a
want.
lot too. Like they'll be like, "Yo, I'll steal this nigga. Like I'll take him." You know, I
Definitely.
want
But
him.
look, if
And
you
that's how girls turn into side bitches and
Mhm.
guys turn into side guys. And
so if you dealing with a girl, right? Because situation like this came up, and the person actually be funny, like, yeah, so you're gonna talk about this on your show? I'm like, who knows if it comes up,
do it.
and so just so happen it comes up, or whatever. But like, if you if there's a female who you feeling on whatever level, sexual level, whatever, and she's dealing with somebody, but the person she's dealing with is with somebody, and you may know them, to go holler at her. Of course, you don't want to say to the person like, oh, you should fuck with me because this person fucks with somebody, because that's kind of hating on the next man or whatever. Of course, that's hating on the next man, but you just continuing to kick your game. You know the person, but it's like, is that foul? Like for somebody to holler at your shorty and you ain't wifing it?
So wait, hold on,
Let the
because
birds
I
fly.
feel like I personally experienced this. So
I know what
listen.
you mean.
So
I know what you
I
mean.
went out. Okay, so I used to talk to this guy back in college. College days, cool. He was a Kappa brother. You see those fraternity
Mhm.
big dogs or whatever. So I was just like, he's a fuck boy. I'm not gonna even pay attention to him. But I want to see what he's about. So I program my mind where I'm just like, we just having sex, cool.
Mhm.
So we had sex. When we came to the city, we would link up, and either I go home with him or he come home with me, whatever. Fast forward, we stopped talking. Cool. Then I met another guy, and getting to know him, and we went on a trip together. And then he ended up finding out that that's his man's. Like,
Mhm.
they are close to this day.
They shouldn't be. I wouldn't be
Right.
tight though.
So he was like, yo, I don't know what to do. Like, I used to be just a regular chick for him,
Mhm.
but he's trying to wife me. So he's like, I don't want to lose my brother, like my boy, but I'm really feeling Stephanie. Like, so it
He
was
should go for
just
the wife though. If that's what he's,
right.
because
But
the
it
other
looked
dude.
wrong because to this day they're cool. Like, they work in
Mhm.
the same building. They kick it together. They have group chats together. They work out
But
together.
the other dude though was just trying to just make it a continuous, just a fuck piece,
I don't
good
know if he's
good
putting stuff in
vibes.
his head like, yo, that was just a fling for me. Like, go ahead, do you, bro. But you know how guys be, again, envious and all this stuff that he's talking about.
Mhm.
So the guy's torn. The guy's like, oh, should I even go for it or just be like, fuck it? Like, let me like, a girl's a girl. I could get anybody.
Brotherhood and all of that stuff is cool,
Yeah.
and brotherhood is good and all of that. But at the end of the day, he should go for the,
I say whatever
because I
makes you
look at it
happy.
like, no,
Right.
but if the first guy who you was fucking with and just having sex with and having a good time with, if he's saying, I'm just want to have a good time with you, and he's keeping you at arm's distance,
Mhm.
but the next guy wants to take it to the next level, I think he has a right to want to take it to the next level with you.
Right, but he's like, I don't want to lose the brother. Like, I don't want to lose my boy, because I took his
Hey,
past shorty.
maybe that's his boy
And
on a
that's what
whole
I
nother
said.
different
Like,
level.
if it makes you happy, then who gives a fuck? People care too much about presents and what happened, and it happened before I even met him. So, like, you can't get mad.
Most definitely.
So
So would you be mad? Like, of course, like for instance, you go out, you meeting somebody, whatever, your
mhm.
boy, but you're not taking it really seriously, and you're telling your boys that like, yeah, smashed it, whatever. You're not taking it serious. You never know where he may have run into her, the shorty at, but now he's looking at it like she's a freak. This nigga just told me all of this and shit. I'm trying to see what's good. Get it on the low. The only
But
face where I
that's
feel like, but
trifling.
he's
That's
in. No, he's
trifling.
only wrong. He's only now. I'm a dude saying this. You feel me?
Mhm.
He's only wrong to throw dirt. Like, might as well fuck with me because
Yeah,
he's.
to
Yeah.
throw
But if
dirt.
he's just
That's
straight
true.
hollering,
If you can get
That's
it on
true.
your own
exactly.
without having to throw dirt on the
Yeah.
next man's name,
Yeah.
by all means. But
Thank
if
you.
you have to downgrade me in order for you to look
Yeah.
That's
up,
foul.
that's
Exactly.
That's
first of all, it's
foul.
corny because the girl's gonna be like, "Oh, okay, thanks for the information, but go ahead about
I'm
your
still
business,"
not fucking with you
because that's
anyway.
corny as hell.
So
Definitely.
I have a question,
Mhm.
and I meant to bring this up in the past, but whatever.
Mhm.
So, how do y'all feel? Or let me ask y'all this: have you ever been the side guy?
But we
Just say yes or no.
Yes,
definitely, yes.
Okay. Did y'all ever have more
Raekwon.
feelings than you were supposed to? I guess, in a sense. And how did y'all maneuver with that situation?
So,
Like, the girls really like friend zoning you, not friend zoning you, but it's like, no, you are what you are and you stay where you at. but you end up like liking the challenge.
I know
Nah,
this.
never been in that situation.
I have.
Talk
I
that
have.
talk.
I have.
I'm so
Because
serious.
you
I've
didn't.
never been
Because you
in a
didn't catch
situation.
the feelings.
Yeah.
You was in
So
that situation, but you kept the feelings.
As a matter of fact, you know, I feel like girls get more feelings. You know, they want more, and they start acting where, as far as like, you know, all right, now you're misconstruing what this is, and
Okay.
now you're forgetting, you know, what this is. You know,
Okay.
that's normally the case. Never a case where I know how to read the code. I know, you know, what this is. You know, and I knew what it is from jump, and you know that's what it's gonna be. You know, so no, it's never been like
So
that for me.
it never got to the point where you did more. Like
Mm.
your feelings grew more.
No,
Okay.
not in that situation.
Okay.
Not in a
that
situation
happened.
where
That happened with me before.
she's in where she's in a she's in a relationship already.
Yeah.
No.
With somebody else.
No.
So you
No,
gotta
no,
put.
I
okay,
was
so
talking about just in general.
okay, so
a
she's
girl,
single, but she didn't want anything, and I wanted more.
Yes.
That happened. That
Okay.
happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
How
happened.
did you like? Did you speak up on it, or did you just let it
I
flow?
listen. So
I think that fucked niggas' heads up
Exactly.
a little
Listen,
bit
That's what I'm
though.
like. I want to hear guys
I'm
talk
listen.
about it.
I said something. So I threw it out there, like, you know, damn, you know, this is like, because the vibe was insane. The vibe was
Good.
crazy.
Okay. Good.
So, you know, I was like, yo, you know, threw it out there, you know, and she just like, listen, she kept it 100 with me, and I like, I appreciate it.
Mhm.
She was like, listen, you know, I understand where you're going, you know, and all that, but you know, I just got out of a relationship before, you know, I'm trying to get on my shit. You know, she was working, she was, you know, getting her own place, she was doing her own thing, and I respected it, you know. I was like,
Mhm.
wow, okay, you know, I respect it.
So you.
I
That
take
kind of
it personal.
that kind of
but-
even
okay,
that
so
kind of
did
even
you-
turned me on even more, because
For
I was like,
real?
I swear to God, man, I was
That
like,
shit-
God
I take
damn.
that shit personal
patient?
because
Was
they
you patient?
overlooking.
I was patient, but and then it got to a point where I was just like, damn, like
But you was hitting
I
it though.
kept thinking, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I just kept thinking, like, damn, like, you know, but whatever, it is what it is, you know.
Got it.
You know, I know
Sometimes,
my
like,
role.
to
You
be
know,
in that position, and you know, you might laugh or you might not laugh when I say how I say this, but
Mhm.
I just feel like to be a guy in that position, you fucking with a girl, and even if she has a man doing that or doesn't have a man,
Mhm.
meaning like, you know, I'm liking your sex or whatever, I'm liking the time that we spending, but I just don't want to be with you on that level.
Right.
I think a nigga should just take a deep breath. You know what I'm saying? And when I mean, you know, just take a deep breath means like enjoy what you are getting from the person and just keep that flowing. Don't fuck up that for that. But you know what though? The guy, and if this was vice versa for the female, we should all stay in pursuit.
Okay.
Because you know what? You'll blow their fucking mind away when you come through with something more better later. And then they always like, damn, I should have gave you the time of day.
you know what it is. It's not even like a punishment thing. It's more of like, I feel like when she's ready, she will hit me up. When she's ready
But
to,
you be found somebody by then.
Right.
yeah.
That's
But
like,
it's
don't
just
keep
like,
me on the back
it's a just
burner.
in case, you know, and like, I respect it. You know,
You
it's not
saying
like,
that a guy has a just in case?
no, it's she's like,
Oh, okay.
you know, because
I'm
if
about to say,
if I'm with someone, you know, well, she's beat, but you know what I mean, like, so her vibe was cool, man. Like, you don't understand. Her vibe was it.
So you didn't take it. So you didn't be in your feelings about her not wanting to take it to the next level.
But my thing is, a lot of men are not pressured to even take it the next level because that girl's probably giving it up as a girlfriend vibe. Like, what if I'm cooking for you? I'm
Yeah,
Niggas,
she
having
definitely
niggas
was
really
having
cooking.
thinking that.
sex.
She
We
definitely
going
was
on.
cooking and doing all that.
I'm going on dates. Like, why
But-
should we
but that's
even
not
put a
why-
title? You know what I'm saying? He's
That's
like,
that's our style. That's man
Yeah,
style.
she
Right.
definitely
They got
threw it on
reversed
reverse.
it.
She reversed it on me. Definitely.
That's my favorite shit. You know what
But
I'm
it's
saying?
like that's why y'all get comfortable because like
But the comfortable, the better is because at the end of the day, I don't understand. I never understood that, but like I understand it because everybody wants a title. Everybody wants to just be secure with knowing. But you know, you be linking up with your side joint, or you be looking up with somebody for so long. Get a little bottle, get a little food. Y'all enjoying y'all TV shows
Right.
together. Y'all like the same shit. But then never beefed. But then when the relationship stuff comes, it's like, where you at? Oh, I need help with this bill. I need help with that shit. You'd be like, damn, you never asked me for that help until before.
Mhm.
Which that's pretty much what I feel like makes it a relationship to take on the next person's, emotions and problems like bills and stuff. It's
Yeah,
because you're already
that's
in a
true.
dope ass relationship
Yep.
without asking for anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Soon
agree.
that's what, like, I don't understand. That's why I be feeling like trying to keep females at arm's distance sometimes, is because we having all this fun, we chilling, we never
No,
beefed,
but the
but
bills
now I
part,
gotta
y'all
pay.
be exaggerating. Like, I would never throw a bill
We don't
onto a
mind
guy.
helping, but you know what
Like,
I'm
there was
saying? You don't
one
want to be
time,
used.
right? But there was one time I was, in I guess the longest relationship I was in. The guy, I brought it up to him. I gave him a banana peel, see if he slipped, type shit. Like, I was just like, oh, like, pay my phone bill, and he was like, oh, so you could be texting the next nigga. I was like, yo, first and last time I'm ever gonna ask you that.
But y'all
Like,
he was already doing him with
but
you,
yeah,
chilling.
but it was like,
That's not a problem for him, you know.
but he was being funny, like, oh, you texting the next nigga and I'm paying your phone bill.
Mad
And I'm
insecure and shit.
that was insecure, but just like, yo, forget it. I'm gonna pay my bill. And
Was
then
there a beef or a fight prior to that?
we was away in college, so we were doing the long distance thing. So he
Mm.
was being like, oh, I don't know what you're doing up there, and I'm here paying your bill like a dickhead down here. And I'm like, all right, it's fine. I'm gonna pay my own bill, but don't clock me, like,
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. He probably, that's
So-
what he thinking you away at college,
Time out.
messing
So
with
if
different people.
Right.
dude is paying your bill, do you think he has the right to like check your phone?
I never had a guy check my phone, and I just feel like that's an invasion of privacy.
It's OD. It's a
It's like,
major invasion.
what in Spanish is the saying, if you look you find, and if you look you find. Like, if I go through your phone right now, I don't care if it's a sister, a brother, whatever it is, if there's an emoji next to it, if there's some kind of like freaky conversation, I'm gonna find it.
Mhm.
And girls, I'm gonna tell you, girl code, we change the guy's name to a girl.
Mhm.
We'll write it in something else. Like, I'll be like Samantha and it's really Samuel. You get what I'm saying? Like, it be like that.
School
So-
me, girl. I need to know all this.
I need to, I
Yeah.
I think it's an invasion of privacy when you go to somebody's phone. If you don't want me to go through your phone, don't go through mine.
That's
It's
what
crazy.
when people start to
Shit.
do shit like that. That's when you know
That's
they like
the relationship's
infatuated
over.
with you.
So it's over. No,
But they just
that's
love
not
you
that's
to the
not
next
no,
level
no,
that they
no.
can't even.
That's not love. That's
You
not
don't think
love.
so?
No, that's insane.
Mhm.
Going through somebody's shit. Like, first of all, are you my mother? Like,
No,
why are
but
you going
curious
through my
to the
shit?
cat. If you sleeping and I have seen you put in your code or something, I'm gonna want to check. Like, I'm gonna be like, let me see.
See,
That's female
that's-
shit though.
Let
No,
me see
it's not.
some.
See,
That's
That's
female
not
shit.
female
Yes.
Time
shit.
out.
Yes, that's a
Time
female.
out.
Go ahead, go ahead.
That's a
Let's
female.
stop normalizing that. Like, okay,
I'm
that's
not
female shit.
normalizing.
Yes, that's what y'all doing. Let's stop normalizing it. Like, that's something that should be done. Stop doing that, because, like you said, if you go through shit, you're gonna see some shit.
Yeah, I
And
am.
you're gonna see some shit
And
that you don't want to
then
see.
you
That
gonna be in the hot seat.
no, that first of all, what it's gonna do is you're gonna see something that you don't like, right? I'm gonna have an explanation for it,
A
because
bum ass explanation for it. but
whatever
go
is
ahead.
gonna be an explanation. We're gonna work it out. But then now my trust for you has diminished.
And mine didn't.
No, because okay, look. Let's say you go through my phone, right, and you see a picture of a girl in there. Okay, now and then like I have pictures of girls from like Instagram models or whatever that me and my friends or my cousins rather we send to each other. So from WhatsApp it saves on the phone on its own.
Right.
And it's funny because I really don't even look at my camera roll. I have like 50,000 pictures, but I don't even look at my camera roll. But it just happens to be there. So you're gonna go on my phone, you're gonna see that, and you're gonna be like, "Yo, what's this?" And I'm gonna tell you, I'll explain to you, calmly and whatever. And then I'm gonna be like, "But why are you going through my phone?"
Yeah.
That's like a major invasion of privacy.
Mm.
That is not cool at all.
Yeah,
That's
it's
major.
Bad. It's bad.
Like you going through like, who the hell do you think you are? What
My
do you?
thing is,
That's
like,
when you know the shit
go
is
to
over, though,
somebody's
like you
It's
said.
gonna be over soon.
Yeah, when you go to somebody's phone and you find what you expected to find and you stay in that relationship, then why the fuck did you go through it in the first
And
place?
that's a lot of things. That's another thing too. Girls will see something, find something,
cry,
and stay.
cry,
And
and be like, all right.
Like they're like competitive. They don't want to see somebody.
Girls are the
they don't
ultimate
wanna see
competitive. I
somebody
thought
with-
men were competitive. Girls are the ultimate competitors. They in competition with everything, even with you.
I think that's why. What y'all think about open relationships?
What you mean by open relationships? Because there's a lot of definitions.
Listen,
to that.
whoa, calm down.
With some
Listen,
categories. Break
there's
that
some-
down.
Okay, let's break it down.
I feel like I can't see my female fucking another dude. Like it's not happening.
But it's not like they came and said, "Yeah, I was fucking today." You just literally live your life to not ask them
No.
what they was doing.
No. Like,
No,
what do you mean? Like, if I don't know?
Right,
If
so-
you don't know, I'm not gonna fuck some shorty and be like, yeah, girl, I'm gonna fuck you right now, but I was
It'll
fucking
be the thing.
earlier.
Like, why
She
would
has
you
no
want to do
clue.
that?
no. So
Well, fucking, because
being-
fucking is good.
when I
But
was
why would a female want to do it? That's what I want to know. I want to know, how could a female feel comfortable having a man and fucking somebody else?
I honestly,
You know, it's done
I
all the
honestly
time,
think
all day.
that I'm not no female, and I'm gonna let the female let us know. But I honestly think, bro, every single dude makes a female feel differently. You dig what I'm saying? And it's basically like hearing a female say, "Oh, dude had a big joint pause, but it was hurting and he wasn't doing the right thing." But somebody
That
who's
is
like
very
normalized,
true.
regular, he did his thing.
Yeah.
But when you hear it in a rap song, or if you hear it somewhere else, they're like, "I want big that, big that." But it's like, yo, you running, you not, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's the same thing with what I was saying.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. I hear you. But
But open relationship could also be like having like when I was on a dating app, there was a profile of somebody, and it was the couple. Like every single picture was the couple,
Mhm.
and they
that
reached
shit
out.
is weird, man.
Yeah, they reached out to me and they said, "Hey, how are you?" And they put a smiley face. So I looked at it and I'm like,
They want
nah.
you. They choose
They
you.
want exactly.
You been
So-
on a dating app before?
yes.
Have you ever met up?
Yes.
How does it? All right, boom. Cause keep it real, my cast, we some good looking people. Pause to my boy, you know, say very, very pretty girl. How does somebody react? You meet them on a dating site, because most likely, I'm like, I ain't getting on this show, this catfishing ass bitches.
Right.
Then you get on a dating site and you meet somebody. Like, all right, well, we can link at this restaurant. What are they thinking when they actually woke up? Like, oh shit.
Honestly, I never been catfished.
From his point of view, though, he's not being catfished. I'll tell our viewers that,
right,
as you
but
can
then
see on
I don't
YouTube.
want to. But then not to be like cliche. I don't want to FaceTime the first time. Like I'm
Mm.
real. You want my Instagram? You
Oh,
know
you
what I'm
go
saying?
about it that
yeah,
way?
yeah.
Mhm.
But then my friends, like the girls that were here, they go off of app on app. Like let's talk on Instagram, and then if I like you, I'll take your number. And I'm like, no. If I want to text you and we vibing on the app, you can see my Instagram to see if I'm fake or not.
Mhm.
But we can text. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
I would have never taken your number from the dating app.
Okay.
So I wouldn't like to
Because
like
sometimes,
the first time.
because
No.
like when it comes to being a dude, right, especially single dude, you see certain girls in the world. This world is fucked up. First of all, we talk
Mhm.
about it, but when you see somebody, you woke up on a certain girl, whatever, you vibing with her from the outside looking in, you would thinking like somebody would be like, "Nah, I'm gonna do the right things for this joint. She's bad enough for me to do the right things."
Right.
But a lot of it just don't work out. Still,
Have you been on a dating app?
nah. I mean, Instagram to me and Facebook and all of that
That's
shit
what
is
he was
dating
saying
apps.
It is
episode
dating
one.
apps.
They
He's
turned
like,
it into some
dating
political
app.
bullshit. They turned, these white boys was in a house, couldn't
There's
get
too
no
much
chicks.
shit on
Think about
Instagram
it.
right
These dudes was trying to get females. They nerds, and they was trying to get females and
Mhm.
see what other people was doing because they wasn't invited to the parties.
Right.
They smart enough to bring the party to them, and this is what it becomes. But at the end of the day, all the political views and this and all of this nonsense that people talk about, or what's the famous word that I haven't heard in a while? You're thirsty.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's funny
I'm
when,
trying to holler.
when girls be on Instagram and talking about, oh, niggas is thirsty. How? When you posting twerk videos.
Mhm.
How? When you posting like every
You
pictures
could
of
watch and not put the flames or the wet emojis
Bro,
or
But
you
I
know
do
what I'm
want
saying?
it.
Or you
Look,
could just
exactly.
send it to
I
your
do want it.
So it's like me saying, if I'm posting me cutting hair, and then somebody gonna message me talking about, yo, can you cut, or or ask me about cuts, how can I get offended?
Because you can't hear.
You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
that, I'm gonna talk about what you're doing.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like you can't get offended. Like
It's that picking. I'm telling you, like I said, it's
it's
that picking and choosing.
because
But then
if I look good to you, you going, okay, yeah, what you talking about.
The picking and choosing makes me laugh, but I also get a good laugh and stuff later on when you see what some people go through after that choice. Like, oh, now you're the baby mama, or now you're the single, or now you're this and that. Sometimes you got to sit back and let the story manifest. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
It's it's not about like being evil, like good, look how life turned out. Like,
I don't want to do that.
You sound
Yes,
fucking
that
crazy,
is
boy.
what-
You gotta do
It's
that
like,
though.
yeah,
You
look
gotta,
at this bitch.
nah,
like,
because I take it. That's what I was. I take. That's what I was just
Yeah, you
saying
got
before.
knocked up. Fuck out of here.
Nah, but that's what I was
and
just
he
saying.
ain't there.
No, but that's what I was just saying before. If I'm hollering, if I'm damn, look at this vibe we got. Everything is going
Man,
smooth.
what he did last week on Valentine's Day? What you snuck into somebody's DM or something?
Nah. You know what I'm saying? But look. Everything is good. Dating. Damn, I'm really liking this girl. I'm really feeling this girl.
Mhm.
I'm like, yo, like, what's good, man? You know what I'm saying? What's good? You know, I ain't felt this vibe before. I didn't know I would get this, but you know, I want to be together. And you know, well, I got this job, well, I got this kid, or this and that, and whatever. I'm tight because you know why? You overlooking me. And I have talked to my fellow brothers or my fellow people would be like, relax. You might be looking, you know, because they say that you still fucking relax.
Sometimes though, bro. Sometimes
I
it's
take
it's
it
the bad
personal.
timing. Sometimes it's not up to them. Sometimes it's really timing. Like
That's
sometimes,
BS.
huh? No.
That's BS.
Listen. Like for me, for instance, like right now, I'm not ready for a relationship right now. You know what I mean? It's not good timing right now. But like,
But when people say it's bad timing, you let a person like slip up.
That's what I was saying to you before. I said that to you last week or the week before that, like, you know, you hitting them stiff arms, not knowing that's the joint right there.
yeah, but okay, so like, all right, so I get with her, and it's not my timing. I'm not ready for it,
Right.
and then now I lose it. Now I completely effed it up because
Inconsistency.
inconsistency,
Okay.
neglect,
Mhm.
and it's like, it's not good.
Well,
It won't bode well for the relationship anyway. So
bad timing for a man, bad timing for a female is possible whole phase years.
No, I was
No,
just,
no,
I was just
no.
gonna say you're
It's
a,
not
a
about-
guy's not gonna believe
You're not
that
ready
it's
to
bad.
leave the
If
streets.
I was to tell you that it's
I'm
bad.
sorry, fellas. I'm sorry, bro. We got to keep it real in the show.
no, listen.
I'm sorry, bros.
Nah, listen. It's not even about like, oh, you hoeing, that's why you don't want to be with me. No, it's not all the time. Stop thinking that everything is about sex. It's not about sex. It's about where I'm at in life.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It had nothing to do with sex, because sex can come and go. Sex is not what makes a relationship. It's not. Relationship should not be based on sex, even though a lot of people base it on sex.
It's the steak of the chicken.
Yeah, it's like, listen, like you said before 2 episodes ago about like taking care of a female, paying the rent and shit.
Yo, he's not gonna
say
let
that.
that
Yo,
go.
nah, I'm not gonna let
I'm
him
paying the
go.
rent. I'm paying the
Okay.
rent.
And so you bringing her out of her shack that she was living in.
Mhm.
She's not ready for a relationship, bro. She's not financially set. She's not financially ready for a relationship. You can't think that.
So you want
can-
somebody?
What if
So
he's
you don't.
leveling her up?
Yeah, you want somebody established. Some females don't want a man established already because they'll
No.
build them up.
All
and vice
females
versa.
want a man established.
You think so?
Sometimes they run into a man who's not established, and then they think they
feel
can
like
fix
Captain
him.
America and
Exactly,
wants to, like,
Captain Saberho.
Yeah.
And
on the flip side,
and they think they could fix him. But what if the dude don't want to leave McDonald's? What if he doesn't want to leave that janitorial position, that environmental position? And you thinking, oh shit, he gonna be, hitting up the ladder, and he's like, yo, leave me alone.
janitorial position.
For real.
Facts.
He's like, yo,
then the guy's not really interested in her because
it has nothing to do with her. He still loves you, but he's good where he's at. He's comfortable, but you working. Why I gotta, huh? Yeah, scratch your ear.
I'm leaving.
Exactly. And now I gotta go back to my shack. But if somebody else got the shack now, so now I'm homeless because she gonna kick me out because, you know what I mean? She thought she could fix me.
Shouldn't we want to do
thing,
that anyway?
Time out. Same thing, reverse it. Now you sitting here taking care of a chick who is living in a shack. First of all, you got to think, why is she in a fucking shack? Why is she? Wait, why is she in time out? Why is she in a shack? First of all, isn't it equality, equal rights? She can get a job just like you can get a job. Yes or no? You know what I mean?
Right.
And when women work where you work at, don't they get paid the same amount?
But then you are.
Well, the shorty said no last time. I thought they did.
No, they do, because I went and did some research at my job, and these girls are getting paid the same amount of money I'm getting paid. So now, with that being said,
not every setting.
All right, we're not gonna go out here and do
that's like entrepreneurial jobs.
Listen, I from all the jobs that I've worked at, these women were making the same money I was making.
Okay.
So if it's not every setting, okay, go change your setting.
Okay.
Change your, that's what we're talking about here anyway. Why is it my obligation to take care of you financially all the time? Yes, it's going to happen. Yes, I will get you. I got you. But What are you doing for yourself? And what are you doing to make life easier on me?
Now, how are you approaching that situation? Because it could come off as you belittling that
No.
girl. Like,
See,
yo, why you not working? You see me working 8 hours
no,
a day, 10
no,
hours a day, and
definitely
busting
not.
my ass out.
Definitely
You know
not.
what I'm saying? Like,
And
that's really-
dudes don't like, you know, you don't yell at your lady. You know, you're gonna be like, you know, you're gonna hint to it. You're gonna you know, probably even help her. Go out. All right, look, you know, and if what if she don't want to? Now, just you got a girl that's working at Pathmark and she don't want to help you pay that rent, and rent goes up. There's inflation. Rent goes up. Now, what are you gonna do, Just? Now you got to get a second job.
No, but but that's my point though. I'm willing to do that. But listen,
Fly fucking
he
twin.
don't know. I'm not even trying to talk no clown shit. Hit me.
Yeah, hit me up.
I'm not even trying to talk no clown shit. It's what I established in the beginning of the talk. It's what I established in the beginning of the relationship. You dig? Like if I'm saying, or like for instance, like I'm not gonna just say, all right, move in, free will. You can move in. I'm gonna know. All right, well, you can move in. I want you to move in here because this, I got this. I'm gonna establish that in the beginning. Now, if I didn't establish that and I know that you're supposed to be coming there helping me, then I'm gonna need the help. But I'm gonna
saying,
establish
like, you
that in
already
the
got her
beginning.
help. You got her in there helping you. I mean, not helping you.
Mhm.
And and now it's like, what you gonna do now that she can't help you? That she doesn't want to even help you?
We
That
got
she
to be
loves
done.
you.
We got to be done.
Not, but you took her
But
out
then-
of her shack though.
I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Now you gotta
wouldn't
find
be
her
done. I
placement.
wouldn't be done because, like I said, in a situation where I'm saying I got this rant, I got all of this stuff. I want you for what I want you for. Like I said, I might just be like tearing that ass up.
I hate this nigga. I swear.
You feel me? I just want to tear the ass up. You feel me? I don't need her bread.
But at the end of the day,
But
okay,
you took her in.
Exactly.
I
Now
took
what
you
you
in
gonna do
'cause I'm
with her? Now what you
Now-
gonna do?
But
with her?
but you're
Now,
saying if
you-
now the fucked up parts is coming
You,
now, right?
you look wrong if you put her back on the street.
Exactly.
After you
And
took
now you
her
can't.
in.
What would
You
be a
can't
reason for
leave
me?
now.
What would be a reason for me to put her back on the streets again? Say that again.
She doesn't want you. All right,
She
now
doesn't wanna
inflation.
progress.
She doesn't want to progress. She want to stay where she at. She want to work at Pathmark, being a
But still
bag
fucking
lady.
me good.
But then
She's
yeah.
fucking
and
you
then
great.
And then you knocked her
I'm
up.
fine.
Now, but
Yes,
but
my
now,
bad, my bad. Yeah.
but now,
I'm fine.
rent went up. Rent went up. Other things went up. You know, you need more money now.
I really go get
You're
another
tired.
DoorDash or something.
You went to the gym.
Right.
You hurt yourself. So all you can do is, you know, your little computer desk job. That's all you can do. There's no overtime. You know, Corona happened, COVID hit. So now jobs are limited.
now
now
you
what?
gotta go get some paper. You gotta get
Who?
paid. The female.
But she don't want to though. She just said she don't
And then
want
you
to.
knock her up. Then what?
Nah, you don't
Now-
knock her.
now
No,
you-
no.
now
Because
you in a
now you really
situation.
can't leave.
That's
No.
that's
Stop.
the complete
no.
curveball.
Forget about knocking her up. She's not knocked up. Now, before you knock her up, what you gonna do now?
You know what I'm saying? But come on, man. Somebody will wanna come on, man. That's a piece of shit. That's a piece of shit chick. Like you see, I'm
Yeah,
in a
but
struggle, and you don't want to get in. I don't want to be with
She
nobody
told you
like
she
that.
don't
Pussy or
want. She
not.
don't want to do that, and she told you
We
from
gotta
jump.
be
So
done
now
though.
what you?
No, you would.
But-
you would
but
have to
it's-
really do a. I think you might have to go either to your mom's house or find another room. Like this.
Mother's
is
gonna be like, but motherfucker, you
All
took me
right,
out where
but
I was.
then-
I was comfortable.
Well, then I'm trying.
So why you told me you gave me this? You sold me this dream. You told me that you got me, and now you don't got me. You lying motherfucker. Y'all should get my brother to beat.
Yeah, that shit happens.
Listen.
That stuff
I
happens.
should get
But
my
you know,
brother to
Are
beat
y'all
Nah,
supposed
that's
to
a-
be
your ass.
Staten Island girls? Because we don't do that uptown.
What y'all
man.
do?
We don't do that uptown.
Person that
We-
happened
we
to my boy
working.
happened in the Bronx.
They,
We-
y'all
we
get
work,
your own
we
bread,
work.
right? Yeah,
We
yeah, yeah.
make sure we work.
I mean, and it's
That's a
crazy, man.
fact,
A
too.
lot of
That's a
females,
fact.
we speak, we hypothetically
everybody.
speaking,
Yeah, not
we
everybody.
hypothetically speaking or whatever, but realistically, a lot of females are getting to the bag. A lot of females
sure.
are the bosses
No,
and stuff.
real-
You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
Absolutely. That's why I'm saying. So for you to say that you want to take a chick from her shack, that's why I said, why are you in a shack?
Bro.
When there's wait. Why are you in a shack when there's women out there that's holding their own houses down, and you're in a fucking shack? Don't you see something wrong with that girl?
No, but you can't say how you connected. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you connect with people on a
Listen, but
different
that's why I
level.
said it's more than a connection. It's more than a vibe. Remember, I said that a vibe is cool. Like me and that girl vibe, but I understood her plight when she said she's not ready for a relationship.
Mhm.
Because it was just more than a vibe. She felt a vibe too, but it was more than that. She needed to get her shit out. Whatever else she needed to do it, and that's fine. God bless her. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
All right. right. I have a question for you
Go ahead.
guys.
Mhm.
How do y'all feel about, or if y'all ever been in the situation where you're verbally abused or physically abused? Did you do it to the person, or they did it to you? And
I
how?
never physically or I may have like cursed out,
Slight
cursed the
verbal,
chick.
slight verbal.
Very slight
But
though.
like what, bitch, or
No,
just
I
name
don't
calling
say bitch. I don't call
females?
yeah, not at least not to their face like that.
Yeah.
But but I might yell. I yell. I have
Do you
A
consider the
temper.
yelling that's
He has a
verbal
temper.
abuse?
not crazy temper,
Is
but
that verbal
like,
abuse to yell?
Yeah.
But not,
yeah, but
just
it depends.
yelling,
Like,
not
I'm
yelling at them.
listen, like I yell
them.
like when I know I'm right and I'm telling you and I told you this, and like now you put us in a position, because like it happens where you tell, like, let's say you tell your shorty, like, listen, watch how you dressing at work, because sometimes you dressing a little provocative. You just telling her, let's and then she's like, yo, don't tell me how to dress. And
Don't
then she
tell her.
come home,
Don't tell her.
yeah, Bob at work just touched my ass, and he tried, I called HR now, and now it's an issue because they said, he's higher than me and they can't fire him. Now I'm mad at you.
Because you told her in the
But
first
yes.
place.
But at the same time, it's like, if you knew how I dressed beforehand, you're
It's
not
not
about to
about
restrict
that.
me now.
I'm not trying to restrict you. You're dressed beautiful, and I like it. That's why I got you. But I'm telling you, in that place you're going,
Yeah.
that is not appropriate, and
Like if
it's
you wearing
going
scrubs,
to.
then yeah,
And there's a lot of girls that wear
like,
scrubs, and they wearing them tight
tight
scrubs. Like, you
ones.
think it's spandex on there.
Mhm.
I'm like, yo, what are you doing?
Mhm.
Don't stop, but what are you doing?
How annoying.
Yo, but that's the case. And it's like, you can't get, just like on the Instagram post, you can't get mad for somebody. You can't call them thirsty when you put the water there to quench their thirst. You feel me?
Mhm, mhm.
You can't call them thirsty.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because you what are you looking for dressing like that? You know your size.
How about you?
Never really, never physical, nothing like that. We all have our fair share of
Verbal.
no, we all have our fair share of years ago, maybe like a little slight, maybe a choke or a grab up.
Oh, nah, see, like,
No,
nah.
so all right.
Bruh,
Not we all. Listen, real talk.
You never got no physical?
No,
No.
behind closed doors.
Most thing I would do,
obviously,
I would push. Like, yo,
yeah,
like,
or
Yeah, that's
push,
the
like,
same
there was
thing.
one
like,
one
Because
situation.
you being attacked, so you got to get them up off of you.
One situation, which was the only situation it ever got physical, and it's because she was used to physical violence.
okay.
Was where I had to like push her out of my way, like, get off of me,
Mhm.
because I was trying to leave. She didn't want me to leave.
Got it.
She didn't want me to leave, and like,
You
you're
did-
not
you
you're
did it
not
like
going to
Their
restrict me.
presidents.
Yeah, but
Choked
you,
out.
So you
I didn't
didn't-
choke her. No. My hands never. I just like move her. Like, yo,
Mhm.
watch out. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Watch out. And she
Right.
took one of those big steps. She
Yeah.
didn't fall though, but she took a couple of stomps. You know what I mean?
Got it.
Like Kirk Franklin for a little bit.
Mhm.
But that was it. It never
I
got
think, like,
any.
I think that type of stuff, like that physical and all that type of stuff, I think that shit has a lot to do with like from the birth, the way what you seen your dad do or what
Not
you seen
even
your parents
not
go through and stuff
necessarily
like
even
that.
that. Just
It's
your
because
previous.
a lot of us don't really have that
Or
type of
previous
stuff in us.
relationships, yeah.
Previous, definitely, but like,
I have friends that they not beat on their boyfriend, but they'll smack the shit out of him.
but
You see-
he take it.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
and
You see,
it's
that nigga's
from,
dumb
like,
as hell. But
if
why,
you cheated on me, I'ma smack the shit out of you. Like, because
Bro.
you deserve it.
bro?
Like,
No. First of all, are you my mother?
I should be.
No, no.
You be tight though.
See, this
You
is-
be tight
I'll
though.
be
You gotta
very
accept
vexed,
it.
bro.
You gotta
Don't
accept
put your
the
fucking
smack.
hands on me. Hell no.
When you
Don't
was
put-
cheating and got caught, came out of nowhere and slapped the shit out of you.
Nigga, no.
No,
Listen,
but
now
men,
if I
but men
if I
are
did
known
some
for that,
shit
and they're
like
yeah, I deserve that. Like, go ahead.
if I did some shit like so crazy where you feel you gotta slap me, we might as well break up. Cause like why are you slapping me? Like, bro, you are not my mother. Like, don't ever put your hands on, because I would
True.
never put my hands on you. There's no
Would you feel triggered to hit back?
no.
Okay.
I would be so mad though. I'll be
Okay.
so fucking mad. I'll be very fucking mad. You know what I mean?
I just feel like it goes back
That's-
to the whole situation where, like, I wouldn't stay. Like, why would I even put my hands on you if I'ma not stay. Like
been-
I'll just
I've
be
been-
like,
I've been beat
So,
the
but-
fuck out of a female.
Stay
But
with
see,
your
most of the time, the
girl.
girls are beating you because they're gonna stay because they want you to know
Exactly.
I don't want you to do that no more. But
exactly.
that hitting
Exactly.
is a trauma. That
Mhm.
hitting is like a little. It's like you've witnessed that with either your parents, or a previous relationship, or your
Mhm.
friends, or something.
Mhm.
Something toxic. It's toxic as fuck to put your hands on a
Agreed.
partner, on another grown adult.
Agreed.
There should be no reason necessary for you to put your hands on another grown person.
So let's exit out the
That's not.
physical.
I'm not your child.
Have you ever been
What
hit
I-
by a
what-
man and you didn't leave?
You said what?
Have you ever been hit by a man and you
No,
didn't leave? You
never.
left after
Have
it
you ever been
happened?
hit by a man?
No.
Okay.
Oh, that's
No.
what's up.
Well, my daddy sent me, but I turned
Oh,
out just
oh, those-
fine. I turned out just fine.
That's regular spanking.
Yeah,
no,
that's-
yeah, that I was a talkbacker, so whatever.
Mhm.
No, but in terms of like we would like play around and he'll do like and I'm like, you put your hands
Who's that?
on me.
Ex.
An ex. And he's like, he'll do like that, and I'm like, you put your hands on me, and that's the day that it's over. Like, and he was always like scared of that.
First of all, if somebody put their hands on my sister, like, yo, like all they gotta do is tell me one time, and that's it. Like, for dude, like, don't ever put your hands on my sister.
But do you think that anybody who
even
ever put their
we-
hands
even
on them
we
don't
beefing
tell
right
you?
now, huh?
They'll go through their own relationship
Yeah,
problems and,
and
not tell
I'm
you
pretty sure it
happens all the
happens. I'm
time,
pretty
every
sure it
day.
happens because they
because they know what you
They
would do,
know,
you know what I'm saying?
oh shit, I got a brother that, or
Yeah.
I got a dad at home that,
you will
if
be dead.
they love him so much that they're willing to take that until,
Right.
and that's crazy.
I've been in toxic bullshit like that. Like, we all aspire to do better in the future, of course, as far as relationships and being with somebody better. But that doesn't erase out our past and things that we've been through in the past.
But
Like,
verbal
I messed with a
abuse
female
is just
who,
as
like,
bad.
beat the shit out of me before, but I put myself to the test, and I know
So
that.
why they beat you? Well, you did.
So the story. So basically, I was actually at work.
Mm-hmm.
Girl hit me up like, "What's good?" You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to chill, whatever. I'm like, "Damn, well, I'm at work." But one of my boys was at my crib. So I'm like, all right, boom. I get off this time, wait a little while, then go to my crib. He'll let you in, just chill. When I got there, I noticed that, something in my crib was broken. And she came through fried. So she was fucked up already. And she broke some shit in the crib. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck? So me coming in, I'm fresh out of work, whatever.
You wouldn't expect that at all.
But because I expressed my anger towards what was broken in the crib, like, what the fuck?
Mhm.
Her drunkenness, that's why, and I honestly think it's certain type of liquors with people might be dark for some, might be light for some.
Sure.
It triggered other things that we may have been through in the past for her to just start like this, that went crazy.
Yeah,
and
you're
then
an idiot.
because I'm mad, she's more mad.
Mhm.
But then in between what was going on, lost her phone in between, like whatever is in my room,
Mhm.
sneaker boxes, whatever. Yo, when I tell you, I had like sticks, like decoration type sticks and
Yeah.
shit that's like things that look nice. He's beating the fuck out of me with this and that. I'm trying to get my boy to get her the fuck up
No.
off of me and this and that. But you know what though? I already knew, don't do no swinging, no damage. I did
Nothing.
more running because in my mind, I think more so
You
about
don't end up in
because
court.
nowadays court, yeah, but court, that's one thing. But
Court.
once
You
your
gonna be in
fingerprints
jail.
pop up, you go,
Jail,
yeah,
court,
and you lose your once them fingerprints pop up, you losing your job.
Oh, my job
nowadays.
knows right away.
Off the top, they calling you the next day to HR.
Yeah.
But I got the conscience to think about that. But think about millions. Of course, people don't care about that type of stuff. They just straight going to the whipping their ass back. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I've been in that type of stuff before. But I can honestly say I never did no swinging back, no punching them in their face, no snuffing and stuff like that. None
So
of
the
that.
girl that hit you up like, hey, let's chill. You was in a relationship already?
Nah,
Yo,
I
you
haven't
was
been in a
single.
relationship in a minute.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I kind of like my last
So, like,
relationship
there's
was 2
females
years
that
back,
don't
but it was out of
care.
state.
There's females that don't care that you're in a relationship, and there's females that do care, but they still want to see if they got it, to
Mhm.
see if they, can still grab up some.
Like I
That's
said,
toxic,
who-
bro.
who-
That's toxic.
you ever
It's
you
females
ever
for
link
ya.
up, yo B, you ever link up with somebody, you ever link up with a you I'm sure you're gonna say no though, because you probably would have. But just saying, I'm giving him the benefit of that
Right,
already
right.
before I ask. But you never linked up with a shorty like early in the day, like, we're gonna chill today, we're gonna chill later. You at work, get off work, hit the gym, whatever. You happy because you're linking up. You never been someone with you went out with the person or in the crib, the liquor hit the system and the shit went left, or something you said or heard.
No.
Yo, I've been in
I
that shit
think-
before. It's
listen,
like,
I
yo,
think-
this shit
I
turned
think-
into a fucking madness. off a day that was supposed to be perfect.
Wait, because of the liquor?
The liquor, something was said on their end.
Nah, look as an excuse. You know, if they,
I've been
if they
arguing, didn't order enough food.
Drunk-
Like, yo, you didn't
drunk
order.
actions
You
is
ordered that for
overthought.
yourself. You didn't order this for me. Smack my shit all out my hand. I'm like, yo,
Oh,
what
you
the fuck?
said
But see,
something
just
wrong.
Like I
just be you we toxic ass
opera
chicks.
over
Yo,
here.
those girls, those
Definitely.
type of girls.
But
I
we
don't wanna
aspire.
be-
But we all aspire. Let me throw that out.
Please,
We
stay
all
away
have
from
our
those type of
past. We
chicks.
have. Thank you.
Because
Definitely.
I know if I'm eating something and you knock out my hands, bro,
Smacks. Wow.
Yeah.
nah,
Smacked it out
like
the
Yeah,
hand.
I'll be fucking vexed, bro. Like, no.
Nah, I bought a few pieces of pizza and I had a salad, but I never showed the salad. I put it in the refrigerator. I'm gonna eat that for lunch tomorrow. But I got a little bit of pizza. She's like, yo, that's all? Really, I didn't order it for her, but she just happened to come in between. So I take a couple of slices of pizza, whatever. It was good. So where's the rest of the food? It's like, then it kicked in. Drink, like, oh, hold on. They're not gonna deliver this pizza, that little bit of pizza. There's more food somewhere. Going to the refrigerator. I'm like, stop. Once got to that salad, that shit was all over my motherfucking crib.
Oh,
see?
I would have been to get out.
Get
Exactly.
out.
Right there.
I'm
That's
trying to
all
get
right.
them
Get
out.
out.
When they swinging and beating the shit out of you, you trying to get them out. It's just you just gotta just take.
You
know,
got,
no, you know what you gotta do though.
Girls.
Definitely, but you gotta take a deep breath though.
though.
Yo, that's gonna be my first. You gotta take a deep breath though. You
Was
know
she a
why?
Staten Island girl?
Yeah, definitely. But you know why you gotta take a deep breath though? You gotta take a deep breath because you put yourself in that position for even having them over in the beginning.
That's a fact.
So while I'm tight and getting mad, I'm also mad with myself. Like, why the fuck did you even let him over here in the first place?
Now your
You know what I mean?
salad's all over the
Yeah.
floor.
But that story, something like that
you
little
thought
story,
you were gonna toss your salad. She tossed your shit for real.
pause to the max.
That's
the pause to the
we
max.
Can talk about this too.
She smacked
We
that.
can talk about this too.
Yes, I think. Well, you know what? I'm gonna keep it real with you. Before you look, how you gonna be able to know what you're gonna ask before you even get to that? I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it ain't gonna be gay or whatever. Because first, let me let you ask what you was about to ask before. Because I'm not gonna go ahead.
Do you? Okay.
Go ahead.
Do you
Say it.
eat
Just say.
ass? Yeah. Do you eat?
Oh,
ass?
I thought you were. Oh, because you said something about the tossing of the side. I thought you
No,
was about to say if
yeah,
a
that's
man
been-
is it gizzy if a man
So yeah, that too. I guess.
wants the girl to do it to him.
Yeah, the girl to do it to him.
You know,
In the moment or whatever the case is.
First, me personally, from my point of view, I think in this world that we live, there has to be unspoken laws of things.
Okay.
There has to be things that a lot of people don't, but some people do take things to the grave.
And they're not gonna say exactly.
That's a fucking fact. That's a fucking fact.
Yo,
What happens in
thank
the
you, Doc.
bedroom?
You got to take some shit to
stays
the
in
grave.
bedroom. You hear me? Fucking on me.
Like, yo, some shit though.
Word.
So I feel like a dude, for instance, like
So are y'all saying what I think y'all saying?
as far as us eating ass,
no.
as far as the girl eating his ass,
Yeah.
I honestly feel like I just seen somebody post about this on Facebook recently. I would not, all right, fellas, boom. I would not say is gay because it is a female and it is like sexual stuff.
Mhm.
But if I never did it, but if a man did do it, he would want that girl, whoever, to just take it. Don't get mad at me. Don't bring this shit up. Don't talk about this shit ever.
Right.
But it
don't
happened.
don't
Keep-
argue with me
like-
and throw that shit in my face.
She giving you.
Yeah, we
you
gonna go
laid
to the
back. She
next
giving you some
question.
top.
Yeah.
She
Change
calculate,
up, change
and that's
up.
it. Some things, and that's why I feel like, you know what I'm saying. Niggas be talking about like, yo, they not eating no ass. Yeah, because look at the bitches you be around. Excuse my language. You dig? Some of these females, like, yo, what's your Instagram?
Steph 104.
Steph 104.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna write it.
Follow Steph on Instagram, right? She's in Miami. She posted the
I
little,
hate this guy.
swear to God.
just keeping it riggedy. She posted a picture last week having a good time, right? But
Right.
she's in the
Steph
bathing
104.
suit,
Steph
in the white bathing suit.
Yeah.
You know, you was looking good. I'm never gonna get disrespectful with you. I'm your boy. I'm your co-host or whatever. But for somebody who's looking at that, it's like, yo, my tongue's going everywhere.
Okay.
What? But that's the in particular female.
But I'm not.
So nigga,
But I'm not thirst trapping though. Like
Nah,
you know,
I'm not saying
my
you.
ass, it's not an ass
I'm not saying
picture.
no, it's not an ass picture or nothing like that. It's just a nice picture. Basically, what I'm saying is A nigga's always talking about that. Oh, I'm not eating no pussy. I'm not eating no ass or whatever. I just think it's
That's a
like, yo, it's the
non-negotiable. If you're
level.
not eating
It's the
pussy, you need
level
to
of
go.
females that they dealing with, because there's just some females, like I said, and there's some same thing with some
Mhm.
females to a man. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna look at juicy belly, fat motherfucker.
Yeah.
Some females are like, oh, that's sick. But if you cut the fuck up, you looking good. Some females, they put their mouth everywhere on the man is because that's how they look. So it's vice versa. You know, niggas is eating
Euro just 37, right?
Euro just 37. Yeah.
Yeah.
Follow your boy. And tell me if I'm bugging for paying the rent.
Yeah, because
Nah, but you know what I'm saying? So is as far as the men do, I think, you know, it just should be an unspoken word. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be at the dinner table, get a chick mad or something like that, and she'd be like, oh, shut
I
your
mean,
ass
it
eating.
goes both hands. It goes both ways with a female. Like if I'm here with the girls are gonna look at me funny if I be like, "Oh yeah, I eat a guy's ass." You know what I'm saying? Like it would be something that again is unspoken, and whatever happens in the bedroom happens in the
And
bedroom.
unspoken, that ass eating and all of that both ways is like unspoken word
Yeah,
shit.
and like they usually say that like Spanish man is the only ones that do that because they own some freaky shit, and it's like it could be you, it could be you. Like it's not a certain race, it's not a certain kind. Like if you into your partner and yeah, physically attracted to each other, and there's a connection there, why the fuck not?
Definitely. But
But
you
then
know,
you're
I
put in a
just look at it like
situationship
as
with some
far as
shit.
females doing that shit to man or whatever. Like I said, I don't think that is gay because it is a female,
Yeah,
but it's just weird as hell.
yeah, yeah.
The angles and shit like that. Like, how the fuck you gonna be in that angle for that?
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just weird as hell.
right.
But like I said, like some people, like I said, you know, there's levels of nastiness. There's
Right.
levels to everything. Like some people are just really like nasty. You know what I'm saying? So I
Hold
just
on. I got one.
You
I
got
got
one?
one. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. This one is a very important one because one of the fans asked for this
Yeah.
2 weeks ago and we didn't get to it.
Okay.
All right. Now, we all know love is a risk. You know,
A big one.
being in love is a risk.
Yes.
Why do people keep on taking that risk?
I think they should.
They keep fishing. They keep
Like
fishing.
me, I stopped taking a risk. You know, I took a break on that.
Which I don't think is good.
Maybe not, you know, but
you can definitely
I'm protecting myself, protecting my mind, protecting my peace.
But you're thinking about sex all day.
What does that have to do?
I mean,
Yeah.
It's levels.
it's
Listen,
levels
like,
to
let's
this,
keep it real.
right?
This is 2021.
Okay.
You know, there's sex without you know, commitment. It's a thing. It happens.
It does.
You know, there are many different, you know, things out there, and different strokes for different folks. You know, it may not be for everybody. You know, but so what do you guys think about why people continuously get their heart broken? Like you see those girls that be posting, "Oh, this is my king," and then next week, "Oh no, this is my king."
Right. So, and that's why it goes back to the whole social media thing. Like, if I'm with a guy and let's say I post him one day and then we break up and then I delete the picture, everybody notices that.
We've already seen it,
Definitely.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
we've
we
seen-
know.
we've
And
seen it.
now, and
Definitely.
then a niggas in your DMs. Oh yeah, you just so
Exactly.
how you doing? How you feeling?
Exactly. So I feel like,
Mhm.
men and women, they look for the perfect world. They look for, what if I just keep looking, or let it come to me?
Mhm.
Let's say you post a picture and then a girl from high school hit you up and she look good as fuck or whatever the case may be. You're looking for that one person to make you happy and not soul search through every female. Like, oh, I like what she do. No, but she's pretty. Or I like what he does, but he got game or whatever. So
One thing that somebody said to me a long time ago that just it like hit me. I was younger. Is
mhm.
that everybody? They say, "Yo, I don't know why you think everybody got to think like you. Everybody don't think the same."
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So everybody doesn't have to have the same kind of broken heart as the next person does. You dig what I'm saying? Once again, it's levels to this shit.
Mhm,
It's
mhm.
it's levels to the heart and it's levels to people's. Maybe signs, and because you got people, you start talking about signs. They be, oh, I don't believe in that sign shit, whatever.
I do.
But maybe things in everybody's sign is different, because I've seen it many times, and I'm different. I've said, like, how the fuck did you go out and get another relationship that fast? But just because I feel like, why did they do that? They could do what the fuck they want to do. They can go out fast. So I just feel like people, I think it's a good thing, first of all, just to say, you know what I'm saying, you didn't ask us, do you think it's a good or a bad thing? I think that people should continue, because you know why?
Hold on one second, guys.
Mhm.
You go ahead.
Life is all about being conquered. You don't want to be conquered by anybody. You dig what I'm saying? So if you're dealing with somebody and they hurt you real bad or whatever the case, and then the next relationship you're like, oh, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that, but you really are like that, you're a loving person, this and that. Then the next person, you're not so loving, they conquered your ass. They made you, they changed you to be who they wanted you to be.
Time happens.
So I look at it like a real powerful thing to be able to jump right back into another relationship, or at least talking to somebody to pursue a relationship,
Right.
because you're not sitting around. So because everybody wants love, so you got to keep on pursuing it. And like I said, it's just everybody thinks differently thing. Is because while you may ask that question, my dude, and say, why do you think everybody do, I feel like you will say, why would everybody do that? Because why would anybody want to continuously get their heart hurt, but their heart may not be as hurt as the next person's is?
Or like, let's say I meet you, I'm coming into this with my guards up. Like, you could say good morning to me every morning, you could say have a good day, you could say did you eat, and I'm gonna still be like, yeah, all right, good morning, no emoji. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna still be dry with you, and you're gonna pick up on it, like, yo, you good? And I'm like, listen, like, I just got fresh out of a relationship. Like, I want to take things slow just because I don't want the same thing to happen from the last time. And it's like, once you keep proving it to me, that guard goes down. Then when you fuck it up, that's it.
But what he said, those, once they fuck it up right there, do you
go back to the market and be like,
yeah, which I think a person should, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but most of the time you guys go back to the market and look for the same thing that just, put you in the same position that you feel, at that moment. Heartbreak. So like when I say love, I mean like after love is a heartbreak.
I told you about this stuff though.
Yeah, no, this is good. What is this, peach or something?
Yeah, I think
let them pay us before we say.
Right.
You're gonna pay us before we say.
We're gonna talk about it. But
I tell you about this. You can see it in his movement. Yeah, this shit guy's nice.
Nah, it's nice. It's definitely not. I was picking up something for later. Yeah. But what was I saying? Yeah, so like after a heartbreak, right? We tend to go back to what brought us to that moment of heartbreak. I've had my heart broken before, and the feeling is undescribable. It's something that you don't want, but still we put ourselves back in to get hurt again, thinking that maybe we did something wrong.
Right.
Sometimes it's not all about what you did wrong. It's not all about, oh, I could have done this better.
So did you jump the gun right away? Like, did you wait a while? Did you wait a couple of months?
Oh no, I never jump from relationship. I don't do that.
Okay.
I always give it some time.
You ever been taken away from a female?
No. You can't take me away from somebody that I don't do that. No. Because that's weird to me. Because like,
you basically asked him if he ever had a side chick and got that taken away.
But no, because first of all, I learned from fellow brothers. I learned from brothers. I like to learn from brothers, but I would say like sometimes a female comes with better game.
Think about it though, bro. You're with a girl, right? Everything's good, right? Some other girl comes. Oh, nah, I can give you this, I'll offer you that. But she knows you have a girl, right? She knew I had a girl, right? How do you feel comfortable knowing I had a girl and you're taking me away, and then I'm gonna feel comfortable that you won't cheat on me?
Which is true,
vice versa too,
and vice versa. Like, how do you feel comfortable? I won't do it to the next girl.
Alicia Keys is happy as hell. I'll tell you.
Like I said, I just feel like
that was different. Let me tell you.
That's a personal.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna walk
Wait
out.
a minute.
Swizz Beatz
was what him and his baby moms and his wife, his ex-wife, were on the outs. Okay. They were on the outs. Yes. Let's not front like they were still together. Don't do that.
She went for what she wanted and she got it and she's happy.
No. She didn't come for what she wanted. He propositioned her. Don't forget, man, like there's a lot of situations where he probably was telling her, listen, me and her are on the outs. She's about to move out and everything. They may have been trying to work it out. That's different from actually being together. You know what I mean? They may not have had sex in months. and then he just got tired of it. There's things that girls do that think that and guys too. There's relationship strikeouts.
Yeah.
Like 3 strikes and you're fucking out. You know what I mean? Usually, there's things that people do that okay, you got one more chance, to fuck up, and and you keep giving chances and chances. Sometimes it's more than 3 strikes. Sometimes you be giving mad chances, but there's always that thread that you're on the thin line, and people just love to skate, and
the guy gets comfortable when they're
the girl gets comfortable.
No, because
a lot of
the
the times
girl is conditioning the behavior. So if I let you come back, it's like, oh, I could do this shit again. Oh, I'm gonna let you come back. Oh, I could do this shit again.
Not even
like,
necessarily. It may not even be the same shit. It could be something different. But it's like, yo, you're fucking up. Like, I'm telling you, you wearing my patience thin. You know what I mean? You're fucking up. Just like,
and you love the person.
Yeah, listen, and that's what I'm saying. See, so you guys are reversed. So like, all right, yeah, you love the person, right? But she don't want to get a job. She's fucking up. That's fucking up.
That's tolerating then.
That's tolerance.
That's tolerance.
You're going through shit financially. She's just sitting there chilling. Well, nigga, that's your problem. What you talking about? That's your problem. You said you got the bills, right? Well, get the bills, nigga.
And damn.
Exactly.
I would,
and then she didn't cheat, but she's like flirting. You see her flirting with some nigga at work.
No, if Just is working and homegirl is at home, she's definitely bringing another nigga to the house.
No, she got a little side. She got a little job, a little job thing.
Oh, okay.
She's doing, but she's home most of the time. And Just is busting his ass.
Yeah, has free time on her hands.
And she got free time. So look,
she know what time you get home.
Just, do you know how much you busting your ass, but you could take it easy if she could just help you out.
Yeah,
that's what a woman's supposed to do. Help you out.
It's all about what I proposition. It's like a little seed when you throw it in the dirt, then a tree grows.
Yeah.
It's all about what I plant.
But see, like
if I planted,
she's grown already. She said already from coming in. I don't want to get nothing. Now I'm good where I'm at. So, you said you got me.
So what got
I was comfortable in that shack. You said you got me.
So what attracted you to that female then? Was it just the looks? Because the motivation of her passion.
Sometimes it can be. Sometimes it can just be the looks though.
And that's what's holding you down to stay.
Not for me.
And sometimes it can.
No, just man, no.
I'm not trying to say. Basically, what I'm trying to say to y'all is, everybody don't. I'm not saying I felt this way now or I would do this. All I'm trying to basically say to y'all is, everybody thinks differently, which I'm sure y'all already know.
Right.
Some nigga got $350,000 off in the bank plus working. He don't give a fuck about money.
Trophy wife. You want a trophy wife.
I'm not saying I want a trophy wife.
You don't know what's happening at home.
I can't say that I want that right now, but if I'm in a certain position in my life, maybe I do. Now, mind you, I don't want no trophy wife that's a trophy for everybody, but I'll take a trophy wife.
Nah, trophy as in like you want to show her off. She look good. You got her on your corner. But at home,
and fucking
don't want to work.
But you fucking her.
But you fucking her, yeah. But
sometimes all they care about is the fucking.
That's not happiness.
Dude, I didn't. You know what it is when you've done so much for yourself for so long, and you ain't been in a relationship, and you don't.
But don't wife it.
To just say like,
don't wife it. Then don't wife it because
you could
it's
be
not
tagging
gonna
her
bode
along.
well.
You could be tagging her along.
Yeah, but you're taking her from her house, from where she was comfortable at, and you're bringing her in, and you're giving. First of all, you fucked up already because now you giving her the hope of, now I'm gonna marry this guy. Now we're on the steps to where we're gonna be in. And
she's being loyal through all of this. What I'm saying. Now, mind you, you said don't pay no bills.
Let's say she's not.
Nah. Let's not go to that. Even because y'all taking it to every level of negative.
No. Okay, let's say
not working, but not fucking nobody.
Wait.
And she a freak. That's it. That's all we
exactly.
Beautiful and freak.
Exactly. And with that, she thinks she's gonna waste her skills just on you. Son,
this nigga don't think nobody's
son.
This nigga don't think nobody's good.
So let's say she's not cheating, right? But she ain't shit. Like she's not helping out with nothing. She don't cook. She don't clean. You come home to a dirty ass house. Now what you gonna do?
I might not be tight. I'm not saying. He said I might not be tight because you know why? I'm not saying that I won't be tight or I will. See, y'all basically, the way I'm answering these questions is basically saying that this is how I'm feeling. I'm telling you how that can happen. That can happen.
son. It can never happen, bro. I don't care how good her pussy is.
No, but you know what? You know what? Every man, all of us men, are not on the same level. You dig? And I don't give a fuck. Nigga could be, excuse my language, this, that, as far as physical. But he still may not have other shit that a man has, other things. Well, this man has this and this man don't have that. So all of us men
Wait,
are looking for
but
different things in a
Pause
female.
on that. It could be the same situation. You might think you giving it up good, but she might think the sex is whack. But because you paying my rent,
If
I'm gonna
this-
tolerate
nah,
you.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I personally, if
I'ma
I'm fucking with a
tolerate you. I
female,
have free
you
shelter
should
right
know.
now.
A man and a female from both ends should know if you fucking with somebody and they not feeling your sex. You know they're not feeling your sex. I don't
Girls
know about
fake
all of this
it.
fake life shit.
Girls fake it.
I don't never none of that fake life shit. I don't know nothing about that shit. If they like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't.
Correct.
The only time a nigga gets played, certain people, is if you just don't get hard. Nigga, as long as you hitting it, hit it. You dig what I'm saying?
I love
You
this
don't
nigga,
get
son.
hard, you at the bottom of the barrel
I
I
stack.
love
You
this
dig what
nigga,
I'm saying?
man.
Getting hard is really is the problem. Y'all niggas ain't getting hard. Get hard and you straight.
No, if you're not getting hard, then the female doesn't know what she's doing.
Which is
No,
that's
I mean, listen,
yo, you kept it real right there.
That's a. I mean, like,
Might
I
be
don't.
it might be
Even-
drugs.
Even if she's a little busted,
It might be the
like,
drugs or
I'm gonna
something.
still get up. Like,
You
know
know,
what I
for
mean?
real,
I'm
nah,
a man. Like,
I can't. Nah, I've
What you mean
definitely.
if she's busted.
like, how you not get hard?
That's how
like,
you know he don't go for no ugly chicks. You
But
get
I
hard
don't.
every time hard, no problem, hard.
no problem, nigga. I
Nah,
never
it
had a
happened to the
problem.
best of them. No,
I've
getting
never
hard.
had a problem, bro. I've never had a problem. Real shit.
Which is I'm not gonna deny. You know what I'm saying? It is, but if that does happen, it takes a real female like her. What she just said was a real female shit that it could possibly be a female because a nigga should be hard off the kiss, off the rip.
Yeah, that's what. Listen, that's what
If I'm
foreplay
not hard
comes in.
off
That's
the
where
kiss-
foreplay comes in.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, listen, we grown. Like, we're not just gonna sit there and just start fucking. You know what I mean? You have to, you gotta warm it up. You know, you gotta warm up the car before.
but I'm gonna keep it
Facts.
real with you. Depending on in particular female, in particular man, sometimes off the hug, off the kiss, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be harder already.
Yeah.
Off the kiss. Now, you get used to them or whatever. Head, either way, whatever. But when off the kiss or off the hug, you already know,
Nah, so
like,
you
yo,
gotta
I'm
make
good.
Spontaneous shit. Do it somewhere where you never have or whatever.
In Western Beef bathroom.
Yo,
Now, I got. Oh, you got a question? Go ahead.
Let me see what you're probably better.
All right. So this one I came up with one of my cousins.
Okay.
Now, we always discuss about in relationships, when you're upset with your partner, right?
You cheat. Let me stop. Let me stop.
Damn,
Let me
see
stop.
that shit? Yo, nah. When you're upset with your partner, off of something, whatever they did,
Yeah.
what is the time? Like, how long do you stay mad? Like, how long do you give attitude for?
Give me a situation. Give
Okay,
me
because-
give me a problem.
Okay, all right. Let's say, I'm on my phone too much. You know what I mean? And like, you keep telling me, oh, what you doing? You probably texting other bitches or something. How long, like, do you stay upset? Like, how long do you give me attitude for?
I've been with a female before that told me, like, she's from down south or whatever. We was messing with each other, and we've been through some shit early in the day,
Mm-hmm.
arguing, whatever the case. But then when it comes to night, of course, you being flirtatious with her, seeing what's good. Then I see her like slide over, like, oh shit, she's tight with me, but I can still fuck. Then she lean over and make a joke like, I ain't gonna punish the pussy just because I'm mad at you. So she knew how to separate her anger and what she feel.
Get the fuck
towards
out
getting-
of here. I'm not doing that. No. But you want to text? Go to the couch. I'm gonna be sleeping in the bed. Bye. I would say like
they
2
said,
days.
females
I would say 2 days.
2 days.
Yeah.
You're gonna
That
hold.
means
Okay.
You gonna be
that
turned on?
You know that I'm mad at you because of that. So you gotta get your act together. Whatever you gotta resolve on your phone, you resolve it within those 2 days.
That's like acting like God though. Like
yeah.
a female giveth and taketh
See,
away.
this is another
type
thing.
shit.
This is equivalent to hitting. It's a verbal. No, listen.
I'm conditioning your
no, you- what?
behavior
Wait, you're my
a
mom?
certain way.
We're talking about. Oh, she's
I'm
my mom and my therapist.
conditioning. Yep.
Conditioning.
How
And I'm
is-
helping you
How
I'm
is it
helping
that
you
females
to
think?
be the man of my dreams.
No, you see, I should come in already like that. Yes, we're gonna mold together more, but punishment in a relationship,
So you think I should be okay with you texting?
definitely not. But this is where conversing, people don't converse anymore when it comes to relationships. People just give attitude and expect the other their partner to know what's wrong. Oh, figure it out. Well, then I tell you, or that, like you say, conditioning. And that's a huge problem in relationships. I feel it's a huge problem because, like, yo, listen, this is where we have conversation. We're both grown. I'm a grown ass man, you're a grown ass woman. You do super shit, and I'm gonna sit there and punish you.
If I call you out, you're gonna say what you said right now. Oh, you my mother, or you gonna tell me how many times I'm on my phone, or whatever.
But we have a grown adult conversation. Listen, babe, I gotta tell you something. Because why? Because see, you're already thinking in relationships. I want a relationship where we don't fight, we don't argue, we don't scream, and it could happen.
Every rose has a thorn.
Wait. Don't think that it can happen. Because listen, if you sit down and talk to me, and
not
you've
everything's gonna be beautiful.
You see, you're doing it now. Now, if
you think it could be perfect,
absolutely, because it's possible.
It gets boring.
You know why I think that it is possible?
Wow.
You know why I think that it is possible though? Because I could go the opposite way.
This is what Cardi B said. If it's not toxic, then he don't like it or some shit like that. What she said.
I think that it can be perfect because
you're gonna wonder why you're not getting that pussy that night, and it's because you texted.
No,
keep playing with me.
You see, okay, like, and then see, that's the punishment. Oh, so now I can't get pussy now because you're upset about something.
Instead of the key, they control the key.
They control that key. There's other costs, but instead of her,
that's true.
Instead of her to come to me and say, "Listen, babe," just simple, right? I'll give you an example, babe. I don't like the way you're texting all the time. It's making me feel away. It's making me feel insecure. So for the future, could you limit your texting for up until 7? If it has nothing to do with work, or I'm here. This is our time. If it's not pertaining to us, let that end at 7 or whatever, and then we have our time from then on. You know what I mean? So the phone drops at 7 o'clock, 7 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, babe. And then niggas be like, "Oh shit, you know what? Fuck that."
Wait. So you're okay with me giving you a time frame, but that's not being your mother or your therapist?
No, I'm okay with you suggesting and then leaving it up to me, because this is what happens. Listen to me. Listen. Ah, damn.
You're breaking it down.
I'm breaking it down for you.
He was okay.
With your nut ass. So you're giving suggestively. So, like, if I'm gonna sell you something, and I'm not trying to control you, but indirectly, as Africans would say, indirect, I'm gonna tell you how I feel. So now it's in your mind. So it's whether your choice on how you're gonna do it. You can say, "No, you know what? I'm gonna stop at 8 o'clock." But okay, let you think that you came up with the idea, but it's an idea that we both came to a mutual agreement in how we could solve this issue mutually. So we both came up with it together. Nobody's upset. Nobody's upset. I don't need to be texting, all late throughout the night, if that's going to be an issue for you. You know what I mean?
The shit always goes
Talk
perfectly.
about it.
1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, when you never put that title on it and it's just your shorty. That's why I think that if you can have an unspoken word that, yes, you're my girl, but let's just keep doing what we're doing, but yeah, you're my girl. Then for some reason, this year goes by. That year went by. Then all of a sudden, if you're together with somebody, there goes the shit. Or what? Baby fucks up the relationship. That's one of my favorite lines. People laugh with me about that. A baby fucks up.
I've seen a post the other
babies
day.
fuck up relationships.
80s or 90s babies. Anybody still?
So why do you think?
Had no kids or
Why you think a baby fucks up the relationship?
I'm gonna tell you straight up.
Go ahead. Have ties.
No, I think it's like it's a terrible.
Yes,
see that with a female, how she's thinking is the same way she's thinking with other things and other relationships. You know what I'm saying? It's a conquering spirit. You dig? If I walk around with something in my stomach for 9 months, you dig what I'm saying? This mine.
No, I'm looking at it as I'm gonna deal with you.
I don't.
But I
it's
know
mine.
You
this
have
mine.
To still deal with her.
That's something separate. That's
so when you tell me what to do with mine,
in the world, worldwide, where women feel like this baby came out of this is my baby.
She's
and
right.
You
though.
are just a father, and then you just do father things. But this is me. I control.
I really
this.
feel she's 60% right.
No, Absolutely not. This is a 50-50 thing.
60.
This is
We
my
can't get
child.
40?
Like,
His sperm made the baby.
Yeah,
Well,
his
you know,
no,
not me,
his
but-
sperm made the baby, but it's like, you know, I told one of my boys, being a father for a little while, whatever, and just, you know, going through things I've been through with it. I learned that, like, if you get a female pregnant, whatever, 9 months go by, she has the baby.
Mhm.
I honestly think a man should just kick back and wait to be told what I need you for.
Negative.
You know, like I said, it's just
Initiative is everything, and
Because
if
you know
you
why?
want to be a part of the baby's life, you gotta be.
No, I'm not saying.
from day
I really,
one.
honestly, really feel like you're not standing next to the bed with no ringer. Like, what do you need? But you know, at the end of the day, when she needs her rest, because she's, you know, breastfeeding, doing what she's doing all day, there goes your time now. You know what I'm saying? That's your father time now. Listen, because you know why? When the nigga like, oh, I want my son to do this. I want my son to be like that. Babe, let me hold him. Let me get my son up. He's crying. Let me get Then it feels like, I can't fuck with this nigga no more. I can't fuck with this nigga no more. But look, I've been through it. The best of them go through it. But if you have another wifey, another baby, or whatever, you start to see. Like, honestly, I learned I could have my kid. I never live in a different state, this, that. But then when I have my kids and they do live in a different state or they do live away from me, then they grow up, no matter who they mom or whoever the parent ever dealt with, when they speak to me, what up, dad? What up, dad? Everything's good. Hey, how you doing? I'm gonna send you some bread, whatever. Then you'd be like, I never have to trip again because I already know how this is gonna go. But you don't know how it's gonna go in the beginning when it's your first kid.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you don't have to be on their back. Just this little baby, do this. Man, I see your ass when you 5 years old, nigga.
yeah, but it's just the
Not
fact,
like that. I'm just speaking like
it's just the fact that you're missing those moments.
Yeah,
Like, you want to see your kid grow. You want to see all those things.
it's moments for you to
be part
remember.
of
Like
it.
I was telling you, it's
Yeah.
moments for you to remember. But
And
it's
for
not.
them too,
That's not gonna.
'cause they don't forget.
No, they do forget.
The kids don't forget.
You
Even
do.
if they
You have
forget-
kids?
No, I don't.
I'm gonna keep it straight up and down real with you. I was telling my boy, and I know when I was telling him that, he's like, I hear you. Yo, man, when my first son, first of all, shout out to my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my
Just
boy.
my son, real good at sports. You know what I'm saying? It's just in the blood. I come from a sports
Shout out
family.
to
You know
my
what I'm saying?
baby.
My boy, he do his thing, right? But when my son was young, I went through the relationship problems and all that early in the game from somebody I feel like wasn't leaving me alone or stopping fucking with me until we had the baby. Then it was easy to kick me to the curb. But man, I'm talking about Liberty Science Center, Statue of Liberty, Harlem, Brooklyn, Parks, West 4th Street. Mind you, thank God for social media world because I have it all documented to where when my son got to a certain age, started his own Facebook, he looking at that like, when we was there. I'm like, nigga, I thought I was the father of the century that day. The money I spent, what I did that day, I thought I would even, you know, you posted on Facebook. Yeah. Nigga never remembered. I'm like, damn. I'm so, and I got it all documented. Car shows, Jacob Javits Center. You know, people could, you know, some people conversate with liars all week. So I love to have shit documented so you could go back and be like, damn, he ain't even lying. He got to the age and didn't even remember none of that. So with me knowing that, let's go back to what we were saying. With me knowing that, I didn't know that when he was a baby. I didn't know that at first. But now that I know that, if it was me having a baby with a girlfriend or most likely wifey, because a wife, like, I know how to kick back and relax, not be on her back, not tell her this. I honestly feel like I'll let her be a mom while being the dad that I'm supposed, like, it's like a training thing. You think, because I've seen why this? Feed at this time, do this at that time. This, and it's like, yo, nigga, get off my back. That's such a turn off. It ruins the relationship.
To a female, it's more like, because
gotta get some callers. I want to know what y'all think.
Right.
I put the number up.
Word up. Because
I know that you have a son or a daughter, it's granted, that's fine. It's like, the first question I ask, how is your relationship with your baby mother? Like, do y'all co-parent? Are y'all beefing? Are y'all cordial? Like, are y'all okay?
There's levels to that. In the beginning of it, you know, when y'all was together.
Because what happens is whichever one moves on first, that other spouse or whatever, the baby mom, baby father, is gonna make their life a living hell. Like, no, I need my son. Come pick me up. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if you
Mm.
with your little girlfriend.
Mm.
That's where that gets a little tricky because then I have to step back and be like, handle your business.
See, I've been through a lot, you know what I'm saying? It's so funny, man. A lot of people talk about give me my props because I didn't already been to court. I didn't beat baby moms and court,
Okay.
all kind of stuff. But it's kind of funny, like sometimes you look at people's situation from the outside looking in,
Mhm.
and you don't even realize what they're going through.
Right.
It's because, like I said, my boy keeps it real right here. I know I said that to him last week. I was like, man, you be talking about stuff I didn't think you was even gonna say, which lets me know, like, this is his show. He gonna keep it real with with the people. That's
as
a,
you should,
so
right.
my first introduction. One thing, like I said, nice sunny day, regular day. I'm
Mhm.
tight. Gotta get out of work.
Mhm.
I'm at the courthouse. I'm down there, literally in my own world, chilling. And I look to the right. Who do I see? B. So what's my saying? They're like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, I literally could not believe what the fuck I was seeing. But ever since that day, from that day on, he hit me up for advice, this, that, whatever.
Right.
And I've always, told them good advices
Been on
because,
my
like I
neck.
said, I've
As
been
you
through the
should.
It's just
motions.
like
But I never would think that. I would never think certain people you see you, but what the? I literally could not even believe it. Then when he started telling me, I was just like, damn. When
Mhm.
I leave there, I'm thinking like, it don't matter who it is. You could go through this shit, and no matter who
No
you
matter
are,
what.
you know what I'm
it's a
saying?
fact, yeah.
I never thought you know what I'm saying? But I like I said, I think that we should just back off a little bit in the beginning. But that doesn't mean, because if you back off like doing what you do, then like, take your daughter, take your son, and you'd be like, my plan worked. Cause you forcing the baby on me now.
He always scheming.
My plan worked.
Right.
I really wanted my boy. Now you need your sleep. Now you didn't breastfed so much throughout the day. Now I got the nights. You know what I'm saying?
But one thing though that I admire just for is the dedication he has to his son. Like, yo, he's like one of those coach fathers. Like, if you ever seen his son, like,
Mhm.
you know that he's going
How
to.
old is your son?
He's 13.
13.
But let me tell you,
We've been through a lot though.
before you even turned 13, like when I seen him when he was like 7, 8,
Mhm.
he had him on the football field. Like, and like I see the plays like he's showing. His son is the best.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I mean? You
That's
could see all these
good.
like little
So
kids, and
good.
his son is a grown man. Like, I swear. And I'm looking at this and like, it's like, when you see something and you're like, oh man, I could do that. And I want that for my son.
Mhm.
I want that for my child.
This is
That's
where the friendship
exactly what
connected.
So I'm
That's
like,
the
yo,
only way.
I've got to know this dude. I got to know him. So I was like, I see that. I'm like, yo, I was watching every video on his page
Yeah.
because I'm like, yo, look at this. Like his son, and then like that was football.
Mhm.
Then it came to basketball. His son is doing.
Oh, he does both. That's
Yeah,
dope.
I come from that
Let me
type
tell
of
you,
family. You know what I'm
his
saying?
son is like, you could tell he's like years beyond these kids. Like, it's a grown man playing against little kids.
Mhm.
And I seen that and I'm like, oh my God, like this is what every father wants. Like this is what
Should be a
the
part of
dream
every
is,
family,
But
Not
but
even
like
just
I
to be
said,
a
it's
part, but
another
to
side of
have
it though.
the best.
I
But it's
can never
hard.
let
It's
I can
hard.
never let the social media side and all of that type of side, whatever. It's a lot to it. At the end of the day, I never put my hands on them on some Joe Jackson shit, which people make a joke and say that, like, Joe Jackson in the past, but I never did anything physically. But you know something? You can push the kids to get to a certain point
Yeah.
that they don't want to do anything anymore. Or they, so from the outside looking in, that's why I feel like it does take a village, because once somebody starts to like, for instance, like if I see my boy's son on the street, or if I see him at the park and my son is playing or whatever, and you just, yo, what's up, man? I know your dad. And you throw him a little good jewels. That's what you're supposed to do, is because, you man, your dad loves you, right? Yes, yeah, man, that's my boy. You just
Right.
throw him a little bit of jewels. That's pretty much just like, oh shit, I know something positive about my dad from somebody from the outside looking in.
Exactly.
So
And
I need that.
always
I said,
helps.
I
That
need
always
that from
helps.
I need that at 13 or whatever. If you run into my boy around town or you see him around, let him know what the fuck you've been watching and what you like. Yo, my nigga, fuck, you know what I mean? Your dad already told me I can say what I want to you. Stay on it, because it takes a village to do it.
Facts.
But you know what I'm saying? Basically, that's a beautiful thing what he does. But my point of everything I'm saying is, what the future holds is not what you see in the beginning. You don't know what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? They turn around and start cussing you out or something. You'd be like, damn, You was my baby. I was at the court all these days from you, and you don't fuck
Right,
with me.
right.
Would that make a person feel?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? And once that shit starts to happen, you have to change as a person because you have to really start to think like self-love.
Kids absolutely change you. Like you think you who you are now, you think you all kids will change your
Every
life.
year.
You know, but in a good way because like they make life worth living. You know what I mean? Because now you've contributed to the next generation. You know, you've brought something out to the world. You know, you can almost like, ah, man, like, big sigh of relief. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's not a necessity. It's not something that everybody needs to have. It's not. I'm not saying if people don't want
I
kids,
feel like-
that's their business.
Did you plan your son?
To a point, yeah. And maybe we weren't ready mentally. We definitely were not ready mentally, but we were ready financially. Well, I was ready financially. But it was a beautiful thing. Oddly enough, like I was honestly on the verge of breaking up with her.
And then
And then
damn,
we
that
found out.
structure, that foundation was already damaged right there.
Yes. Yes. But once I found out, like it was never even brought up. I was just like, whatever, okay, you know what I mean? New
Was
mood.
he paying the rent?
Yeah, yeah. But unbeknownst to me, that not planned. It was not planned. It's not like stop. It's not like I brought her from here, come from this place. Remember,
Okay,
it was different. She lost her job. A lot of things took place. So it wasn't just like, oh yeah, I'm a sugar daddy. It wasn't like that. It became that, and that's why I'm telling you from experience that it's not something you want to do, because a lot of things happen where you end up paying for things, and then things, especially with kids now coming up, things come up like so it came to the point where a birthday party for my son, first birthday party, she didn't have a job, and now I was paying the bills, no problem, but now it's like I want to have a party for my son, and she was like, no, let's just do something at the house, cut cake. No, this is my first son, it's my child, like we're having a party. You know what I mean? We're gonna do it big. So I had to work crazy overtime, crazy, work a lot. And she just happened to pull out $1,000 Gucci watch. Now remember, I'm paying the bills. I paid for this party.
Man, my boy speaking from experience this whole time.
Yes, which
What?
was a $10,000 party. Like I really worked like crazy to make for this party. She bought the cake. But not saying like, I didn't mind that. Don't worry about it. I got it.
Watch?
Huh?
Who gave her the watch?
The fact that she pulled out this watch on the day of the party, like, yeah, it was the day of the party too. Like, look, I said, yo, where'd you get that watch?
She pawned that
She
shit.
said, oh, you know what she told me? Which was a lie, by the way. She said, I got the money from my mom.
Bullshit. How about your son come first?
So I'm here struggling with these bills, and you got $1,000 just to get a watch.
That's crazy.
No.
You know what I mean? No. That's when things were not adding up. That's when things was, that's a whole nother story I don't want to get into. But I'm just saying, it means a lot for a woman not to want to help you, even if she can't, but still just not to want to, not to have the drive to go and get something better to work out for the relationship's sake.
I said, if you in a relationship and you are going through hard times, and it's something that she can do to help, I definitely agree and think that's what you do. But it's like if you are throwing that seed in there, like, yo, I'm doing good, you know what I'm saying, I feel you, beautiful, whatever, then that's the seed that you planted. I wasn't looking for nothing from you from you know what I'm saying, from the beginning. I wasn't looking for nothing from you. You know what I'm saying? But if hard times fall upon us, and I see it's the selfishness or nothing coming, then of course I don't know if it will be like a just get out, pack your shit right now today. Maybe it will, or maybe it will be, or maybe I give a 30-day notice.
Did you feel
Things-
stuck? Did you feel stuck when you found out that she got pregnant? That she was pregnant?
I didn't feel stuck. When I found out I was gonna be a father, I was like, I had there was no mixed emotion. I was excited. I was like, wow. My thought was like, now I have to make sure that you make it, that you're good, that everything, that you change your life around.
You allowed her to stay not working and stuff, obviously, because she was pregnant at the time.
I mean, like, and she even knew too that she had to get a job, but for different reasons. But so I made it a thing where, I was gonna tell her about. So this was where I know from experience not to dictate to someone, because that's what I did. That was the mistake I made, because I got that from my parents, like like an authoritative voice, and it wasn't even screaming, but it was just like like a command, and that was not good. That's why I could say I was wrong, but I was right in what I was saying, but I was wrong in my approach of how I said it. And my tone was a little, a little harsh. But so then when she said to me that, you are like my father, like you're like a father, like I said, wait, what? I was like, wow. Because I was like her father. I was acting like her father. Like I was her father, even though she didn't have a father. She didn't have her father in her life. But I was acting like I'm, our father. And I said to myself, okay, that's when I knew, all right, I should have, calmed that down. But it still doesn't leave out the fact that you know what you're supposed to do. You know how you're supposed to live. You're supposed to get a job. You're supposed to help, contribute, all those things, not just for me and for the house, but for yourself. But, like I said, it's a whole nother, shit going on with that. Yeah. So that is what it is.
But have you ever like, all right, boom. You know what I'm saying? Because, I've seen a person or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I've seen it, not a bad looking person, whatever. Like, so after you go through all of that type of stuff, with all due respect, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you say like, all right, I see where I was fucked up at this time. Let me try to go get back with this person and be a better person in the areas where I know I was fucked up now, because it is my son. And as far as look wise, you are worthy.
It's not, stop saying that, bro. It's not about looks. I swear to God.
But you know what I'm saying? Look wise, the girl's worthy.
Like, listen, because like this was a point where like she out of shape, just had a baby.
No, but don't say like that.
No, I'm just saying. I stop. Let me finish. That was never the issue. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I loved her. I loved her unconditionally without the looks, just because you were for me, you bore a child for me. And
but before the baby was the more love.
No, I think after I see my son come out, and everything, I found a newfound love, and I was just like, obsessed with them, like this is my family right now. And, you don't think that it will ever change, So then, what ended up happening was, just she got comfortable, too comfortable. And I know you're thinking like, damn, shouldn't somebody be comfortable in a relationship? No. Like, you don't get too comfortable. You can get comfortable with this, a point where you get too comfortable, where you start to not do those things in a relationship that brought someone to you. Things that you're supposed to do.
But you never had no question other niggas' problems.
No, there was questions of that.
Oh yeah, there you go.
There was that.
You know what I'm saying?
And then I never thought I could get over that, but I had to. Having a kid.
Did you bring it up to her?
Of course. Okay. And then remember, with my commander voice, it's like, yo, that
makes it worse.
And it just brings it out of you, like it, because it's like, yo, you're not just doing stuff that, like, you're doing crazy shit. You're doing crazy shit, and I'm paying all the bills, and you got me working like crazy. If you see, like, yo, I was like number 2 leading in overtime in where I was working.
So, but what would have made that your situation? What would have made you be comfortable? Because you was already doing it, like I said I would do. You was paying them bills.
not
what is
willingly,
something
but
what is something
had
that
to.
a female can do to allow you to still be, all right, now you can stay doing that because you showed me that, could she have showed something for you to continue to allow her to be, or did hard times fall upon you so you needed that help that wasn't willing to give?
It wasn't even like it was because of hard times. There was like we didn't want for nothing. I made good money. Okay, it wasn't a matter of. It wasn't a matter of, oh man, like there's something she could do financially. All I said, and I literally told her this: work at McDonald's, get something, do something. Anything else will help. An extra $500 will help me to not kill myself.
So was it that she got laid off?
Let's not get into that, because
no
that's a whole nother. Let's not get into that. Yeah, get closer to the mic.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's not get into that. That's that's something that we're not gonna touch on right now.
No
but and those are the things that led to situations just spiraling out of control. And then when you get a partner who does tick for tat, and not even necessarily tick for tat, because because I don't want to be with you, now you're gonna hurt me. That's when you start seeing that's very toxic. That's even more than toxic. That's above toxic.
Yes, that is.
That's biohazard.
That's what I'm saying. Like the baby mom is gonna make your life a living hell.
But no, not everyone. Not everyone. And that's something I had to sit like, I saw myself sitting in my new apartment by myself, just thinking. A whole 24 hours go by and I'm just sitting there thinking of all the red flags I missed.
It comes back to you
that
later.
Shit
like
will
movie,
come back to you like a movie.
Yeah.
Like a movie, like, oh wow. And then you're just like
adding 2 and 2 together, like
you're putting 3 and 3 together, 4 and 4 and 5, and then you're like, yo, you really don't know who you be ending up with. You don't know. Definitely. You really, really don't know. So that's why I say it's very important to do these key things in finding out a person's ex, someone they used to deal with, why they used to deal with that person. You need to also find out their life, their background story, their parents. I know it sounds kind of crazy how people used to have arranged marriages and people have things set up for them, and I see there's a reason for that, because the parents know their parents, the families know each other, so they can hold someone accountable when this one messes up. But also in an American lifestyle where that's not common at all, you want your freedom, you want to be able to choose your own person, who you want to be with.
May not click. Yeah.
Have
you seen a long-term arranged marriage from your culture?
From my culture, they don't do arranged marriages. They'll do something like a setup, like where a suggestion. And listen, honestly, and there's a lot of separation. More nowadays.
Do you think America?
And I think that's the Western world
being Americanized.
No, even back home. But I see a lot of people breaking out because of the Western culture. They see it. So it is, and all the TV and all the drama.
Definitely.
So they see, and it's a matter of seeing what is better out there. I feel like that's why like all these cultures are breaking free from what they used to be, because breaking traditions like crazy, because they see a bigger picture. They see a better light. Like, wait, I don't got to deal with this. I could go and do this and do all this by myself and be happy. That's what everybody's main goal is, to be happy. Not married for a purpose.
Agreed.
And that's why I said sometimes the happiness just be, I did some sex me good. You don't got to do anything else for me.
I really do. I can't stand him, but that's my boy.
My dude,
but like,
sex
is a good thing. But like, I found like it's not everything, bro. It's not everything. You can get sex from from anyone.
So you
but
didn't
but
fall.
but wait,
Listen,
wait.
you didn't fall. You didn't fall as far as financially when the baby came and all that. You was still doing straight.
No, I was good,
So, and you was paying the bills.
and I was paying the bills.
Was she still sexing you?
Sex, yeah. She was more into sex
What had
more than I
happened?
was.
I know I can't get into this all today, and like I said, I'm
Mhm.
only going to go as far as you allow me shit because we could both go deep, and you know.
Mhm.
But what happened in between is what I want to know to make you be like, oh nah, you need to get your own bread now. But now that I think about it, something like the watch, something little
I know
situations
you're like, yo,
that.
all right, where'd that watch come from?
Right.
Yeah, because now you
I'll
like
discuss that with you. I'll discuss that with you off air.
Off
But
air for sure.
but
it's like then now you didn't have to work and shit, but now you showing $2,000 watch or some shit. Now it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
we'll discuss it. But yeah, man, it was just like you really got to know who you dealing with, because like
Definitely.
people could sell you a dream and they'll go so far to make you believe it. They'll go through all types of shit to make you believe that dream, and you will just be sitting there looking stupid at the end when you get played like Nintendo after you find out, like, you know, after you don't do what they want you to do, because that's what it is. It's a game and they're controlling it. So when you stop, and this can happen with male or female, when you stop playing their game, now they're going to do something to affect your way of living. They don't want you to be happy without them. That's toxic. That's the biohazard, you know. That's that shit. You know what I mean?
My baby moms, all my baby moms, if I ever post a clip or whatever, you know, I might, because I only post the clips, you know, but if I ever posted a clip of this and they got back, I never, no thoughts of not messing with me, never no thoughts of not fighting, like, oh, what's good? Like I said, when the kids came, kicked the nigga to the curb faster than the fucking trash. But I can see the times, I can see the days of, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? You know, not all bad times, just talking about the bad times. And then, like I said, after the kids, absolute. I'm talking about sex, constant, whatever. Whenever we link, let's get a little bottle, whatever. Kid came, yo, you would think they disgusted in your boy. Like, damn,
bro,
it's weird. I'm like, yo, I'm like, damn, but you can see like talking like a disgust.
You know what
I'm like,
it is?
damn,
Like, I think,
like, damn, that shit is weird as hell to me. That's what makes me sit back in your question in the beginning. What, you know, you wish, you know, I wish they would all be by the same person and just wife at the end of the day, so you don't have to go through none of that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's weird to me. Like, you know, it's good to have a clean slate and not be in that now. Don't do no shit like that. Like, as soon as you have the baby, you done. Don't, like, damn, the baby make you disgusted in the person. It's like the half that you took the half from them, you know, through the sperm, and then it's like, now I got your half with me. I don't need your full no more. But that will make me, but that's what makes me say, like, open relationships or just having a shorty is the best shit. Is because you don't think about no kids. You don't, you know, 80, 70, 80%, you don't have no slip-ups as far as babies. Y'all just enjoying each other's time when you have it. And then when y'all done, as far as going to live your life, you go to live your life. But when the babies and the shit, like, who wants, you be like, damn, I ain't gonna lie, I love my kids, but I would rather just a long-term sexual adult relationship rather than the future drama I had.
Right.
My dude, was your girl willing to keep you and stay with you more until you had your son? And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, now I can fully leave you alone?
No, it wasn't she didn't want to leave me alone. I left. She didn't want to leave me alone. What it was she wanted to, like, control me. Now, okay, I got a kid for you, so I don't gotta do those things no more.
And that kicked in. You seen when that kicked in? Like,
I've seen
shit.
when it kicked in, where the comfortability came now after the kid, where it was like, bro,
she
like,
gets careless, and then you have to care for her because
not even
she's carrying your son.
Yes, she was careless with herself. Yes, but it wasn't just that. It was like, yo, I have, like, you know, full autonomy here. Like, you can't tell me nothing. Like, I have a son for you. Like, you know what I mean? What can you tell me now? I have a kid for you. You know what I mean? So it was like she felt like she had some type of control, like, over me. And, you know, that was you know, one of the big factors in issues. But we gonna close up now. And you know, we'll be back next week. Don't forget to follow these @ names that I'm about to drop again on on the Facebook post. And
We're gonna get some different perspectives in here next
yeah,
week.
we need to get different
definitely.
perspectives in here. But we had a very good show
Acknowledge.
today. I
We
felt like
did.
we had a very good show. So, you know, even if it's just
Definitely.
us, it's just us.
Definitely.
But definitely next week, follow Reflex Radio app, you know, follow Steph 104, follow Eurojust 37, Bakari Forever, of course. And you know, do what you do. Enjoy your Sunday. You know, this is a nice weekend.
For sure. Later, y'all.
See you,
Yeah,
y'all.
and be careful for that snowstorm. All right, bust this.